Cheers. Start as we mean to go on. Cheers, mate.
Let's go. But did you know, mate, just before we kick things off, today is International Beer Day.
Is it really?
It's actually International Beer Day. So this is, I believe, produce of France. What's it say here? License of the Netherlands, but produced in France. Fair one. And yours is?
Coors, but made
is the right answer. Burn-on-Trent. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so anyway, happy International Beer Day, everyone. Cheers.
Happy Beer Day. Cheers.
Happy Beer Day. Happy Beer Day.
Happy Beer Day. I'm going to put my phone on silent because the text messages are already coming in. Shows of support, love and support. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, welcome, everyone. Come along. Radio File Scout is in there early. I love Scouts always there early doors with the comments. If you can't be on time, be early because no one likes it when you're late.
That's true. Richie, just saying, logic. Dropping that knowledge bombs, bro.
Knowledge. Anthony Edwards, Carl Baldwin, Terry Gillette, Wando Muti, Eskitine Airsoft. Yes, all the usual boys in here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Pardon me, I have just had a dirty KFC, so corn of the pop. Is that not the smallest box you've ever seen in your life? It's tiny, right?
Oh my! Have your hands grown, son?
I do have like bananas, bunch of bananas for hands. Makes my penis very small.
She has a very small box of popcorn.
It's a very small box, so she said.
John, come on, I'll drop that. Can I get a more power, baby? Come on.
More power, baby. You goddamn right, more power. Yes.
I think we've lost the more power overlay. Sorry, guys. She got replaced.
SNK51PEZ. What is that even supposed to say?
Where are we? Come on, I'm trying to find it.
Skinny Pez? Skinny Pez. Hello, I'm new.
Sick. Snipe, can
help me out?
Well, I know what Pez are, right? Pez are them swings.
Yeah. Up. But yes, welcome. I'm glad that you're new. Probably work on your name. Maybe go get that changed by Depot.
Hello, I'm new. Hello, new. I'm Tim.
Fuck me. That's such a dad joke.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. I'm new to Airsoft. I'm 16.
It's KS.
New to Airsoft.
K Snipe Pez. K Snipe Pez?
The worst of the bunch.
K Snipe Pez?
Okay.
Airsoft Kenchi knows.
Sorry, boys. We're jumping on the new guy. Simon, mate,
sorry.
Looking a little bit rigid in that photo. Ranger File. Doc, what's up? Brooksy's all up in the gang on the beers too. Come on, boys.
Anthony Edwards, 5 feet. Dan Tyler, what's happening, mate? We'll get to that in a bit. Hope you're good, mate.
What's up, Dan? I'm so sorry, Dan, that someone upset you. Makes me sad. It's too nice, Dan, to be upset.
Who upset Dan? Because I know I was one of them.
No, but someone upset Dan, called him a cunt, and then shot him after he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
Broke my heart. I can't handle these sorts of things.
Not on. Tac Belts UK in the house. What's happening, mate?
The PTW workshop.
Yeah, boy. I think he should change his business name to the man that can.
The man that will.
The man that could.
Yeah, there you go. All of those three. Just register them all. Send them to yourself.
The man that did.
To Disco 32 and buy every URL on the internet and point it to your shit.
Yeah. Amazing.
Well,
amazing.
International Beer Day is going well. I just opened that. We are 4 minutes into the stream and it's gone.
Wow. And that was not open before we started.
I have £400 budget for an AEG M4. Any suggestions? Save more and get a TN.
Yes, save another £100 or so, right? Because you're this close. You're like a gnat's cock away from it. Another £100 get the TM recoil, NGRS, get that. I still remember the first day at the quarry, I fired Tim's one. Tim's very first picked up at NGRS. I was like, what's that fucking recoil, bolt release, bear, whatever. And this thing went clang. I was like, oh my God, my dick is harder than diamond. Amazing.
I need one of these, baby, and I need it now.
Because I seem to remember wanting to try to hold on to it and not give it back. Yeah. Everyone knows, look, Anthony Sims, Ranger File, Anthony Edwards, everyone, TM Master Race.
Very indeed.
So, on top of International Beer Day, obviously, as you guys know, me and Tim are trying to do these a little more often than not. It's just a social event. It's literally, we want to have beers, have a chat with you guys, and yeah, just have a catch up, have a gas, have a good laugh. But we do want to talk about, obviously, as most of you know, we went to Splatoon Airsoft night game last weekend.
Yes,
is it really a whole week ago?
God, it's gone so fast.
So fast. Yeah. So yeah, I want to talk a bit about that because ups and downs. Some really, really good points, some really good firefights, some good laughs, some good times, some sad times, some really annoying and wanting to snap someone's neck times.
This is true.
This is true.
Sorry, Matt, I'm clicking around like crazy.
Again.
So apologies, guys. If you are tuned into the stream, all 47 of you guys, please whack a thumbs up if you can on your mobile device. Thumbs up, that'd be fucking awesome. It helps us out.
Nomad, what's happening, mate?
Get a Simon Ray K in a bag. Please don't listen to John. He's trolling you. This is a troll kid. This is a troll.
Yeah, got to be.
Anyway,
moving on.
On the flip side, Richie, Splatoon, talk to me. Tell me about it. What happened?
Well, it started off so well because, for one, I actually remembered to bring my lid this time. So that's a bonus, right? Turn up to a night event without your lid. No, it was good. It was good. We turned up. We was actually up and ready. Well, hi, Kelly. Do you want to be my friend? Yeah. just ready to catch that fucking money shot, mate.
Listen, they're listening to the story. They're like,
between the posts.
My head one speaks. He talks to me in my dreams.
It's like the claw, but like I don't know what you could call it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe she's going for the sphincter.
Maybe wait
right,
for that
sorry,
chocolate.
Mate. Sorry,
wait for that
I will try and behave. I promise.
That chocolate angel delight.
Like a Milky Way star.
Shit. No, it was good. It was a good night. We had a good blast. First game, but first of all, we turned up there. Obviously, caught up with all the usual bunch of reprobates. Grey Fox were there en masse, mate. A lot of faces I haven't seen in a long time. It was good to see those boys in strength. You forget how many of those cunts they are. A lot mogwais, mate. Like people pour water on them and they just multiply. Caught up with those. Caught up with Brooksy and Sam from Rag. That was good. That's about it, right? I think.
Yeah.
I didn't really recognise any other guys there.
No, I think there was a few people that were meant to turn up but didn't, sadly. From the scene, but with everything that's happening at the moment, those things are expected. But I think that was pretty much it. Sorry if we missed anyone out. There was a very special guest on that night, but I'll talk about that a bit later.
Yes. Oh yes. So yeah, it was good. It was good. We had a real nice mixture. I think most of Grey Fox were on the other side, us and Rag on the other on the opposite team of Grey Fox. So the nods were kind of split evenly. Loads of guys there were white lights, strobe torches, which was cool, but at the same time not cool. So first game kicked off. I can't exactly remember what the first game was. We had to find The grenades,
it's to find the intel, like the two mobile phones, and then the cash stashes as well. So it's like whoever walked away with the most intel, from what I can remember.
It was the most intel, and the intel made up a code, which once you got the code, you had to find a mobile phone, type in the code, send the code to the number provided, and then that's your mission complete. Right now,
yeah.
The guys at Splatoon /Camo Raids put a ton of work into getting this game. Like, I'm talking props. They went out, bought props, phones, set this all up. Do you know what I mean? All the codes to decipher the codes, and and yeah, basically all went to shit because people can't even PID their own team from 10 feet away, let alone try and find where the intel is. Do you know what I mean? Find specific intel. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame really, because that game went to shit, and it's nothing that anyone did organizational wise. It was just players not being good enough. That's basically it. So anyway, as you do, you try and push towards a center objective, get as far forward as you can, build a line, and that way, the further forwards your line is, you can start pushing back and looking for intel. So we all pushed up, and I think we almost got to the center, pretty much got to the center, and I think the first instance for me was I had a load of white light getting lit up from the back. It was hacked all over the place because there were a lot of guys running white light. So I've got my back to the guy. I've turned around, like basically waved to him to show him I'm on his team, turned back to engage through the window at someone else, like that's facing me. Yeah. And I got shot in the back of my own fucking team. I was like, how is this possible? I've got two things. Not only have I shown him that I'm friendly, I've got my back to him. We're both fighting in the same direction. Just blows my mind, mate. Blows my mind. And I think, obviously, I know you, Tim, you had basically the same thing about 6 times over, right?
Yeah, I'm actually just sitting if I could show the clip of what happened, because do you know what? And it did. I mean, this weekend was tough for me anyway. Some of you guys are going to know why and whatever, but yes, I just probably not in the best mindset space anyway, and just wanted to go and have a fun blowout. And so we've initialized the game. Me and Richie, as always, have got our legs moving instantly. People always first game, let's start. People just mosey out. Me and Richie have hit one flank. I've pushed far left, gone to the first bit of cover, swapped to left hand, put my head out, and have seen white light or IR light, one of the two, hit one of the corners of the containers in front of me. So I'm like, shit, there's guys coming here. So I've pushed to the first bit of cover. So at this point, I'm probably 10 to 15 meters in front of the person behind me, taking cover, leant out. And as soon as I've leant out to put rounds down, I've got laced from, probably between 10 and 15 rounds. Genuinely, a lot of rounds for that close, where someone's leant out, seen someone under white light, even though I've got my back to them, and gone, within 30 seconds to a minute of the first game, I'd been completely shot at the back. Now, it happens. I get it, whatever, right? People panic for whatever. I was just like, for fuck's sake, I was just literally about to get out. So I've got up, called dead, walked past 2 guys that are in the same position, and I've gone, yeah, thanks for that. And they've just not said anything. Walked back to the helicopter, tapped the helicopter. I've come back to the corner where they're still stood, said, I'm going to the same spot. Do not fucking shoot me. So I've gone down to that first bit of cover again, started putting rounds down. Me and Ryan from Grey Fox had a really good little engagement. We only found out that it was each other afterwards. We had a really good tear up, in and out, little bits of IR, little bits of IR. I flipped the cap up on the Razor, put it on number 1, flipped my nods up, leant out, wait for him to come out on IR and put a couple of rounds on him. And I hit him. And I heard him call hit wicked. It was a wicked little firefight. And as soon as I've pulled the gun up to come back in, I've been smashed from the side. Again, maybe 5 or 6 rounds. When I've looked at the guy, he is a container's side length away. So 40 feet, 30 feet tops. It's like 10 meters away. And he's literally seen me and fucking did he shoot me, drilled me. I don't know if I've still got them, but I'd like bruises. Can't tell what side of my face is now, but I'd like bruises down the side of my face, and that's with a sock up. Again, whatever, right? You get hurt playing airsoft. That's not the problem. It's more the fact that I was so close to him. was like, mate, does it look like I've got any armbands on? Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. So I've come back. In this time, I think I'd comms you once. This is how fast this was into the game. Now, the last scenario that this happens, I will try and show it tonight at some point if I can quickly cut it out of a longer bit of video. Exactly the same scenario. Cut down that left-hand side, had engagement, taken out about 4 or 5 enemy players. I've got it all on camera as well. These 2 lads steam down behind me with white light. They're white lighting me. They're white lighting all the corners. And then they stand on the corner, put their white light on, and then come out from the top, and they just get smashed straight away. As the second guy's gone to move, we've been lit up again from behind. Exactly the same guy, exactly the same corner, shot both me and him in the back. And at this point, I was like, do you know what? Fuck this. You know, it was literally 3 times shot in the back within minutes. And I'm just like, guys, I get it. I've been there where I've put my reticle on someone and I've wanted to shoot them just to be able to take someone out so bad. I've just had to force myself to have that second to go, why is that guy not facing me? Why can I only see his back? Why is he fighting in the direction that I'm fighting? That doesn't make any sense, right? And then fucking decide what my actions are going to be, which is normally to get to a position where I can understand what that guy's doing. And I just was so pissed off that, you know, this happened over and over again all night, you know, with the guys just being so reckless with their engagement.
Like, the guys and I think this is the thing, mate. Like, you know, we're not, you know, every time that we pushed up and we was having firefights, like, you know, head to head with the guys, whether it's Grey Fox or with its guys with white light, you was having some good tear ups. You know what I mean? Like, you know, put 3 rounds down, duck in, change window, put a few other rounds down, try and find another angle. You know, it's some real good tear ups. Like, I think it must have been a 5-to-1 ratio of me getting hit by the opposing team, being the 1, and the 5 getting hit by my own team. So I think there was one point where me, Sam, and Billy pushed up to a container. Anyway, the guys on the opposite team had it locked, mate. Like, you couldn't get around this container for anything, mate. They had all things locked down. So I said to Sam, mate, hold, because I had the MP7. I said, hold that. I literally jumped through the window, hit the deck, grabbed my MP7, and then, so bearing in mind, I'm in the container now. So I'm on the furthest wall from our spawn, right? But inside, internal. So I'm inside the container, facing away from us. So again, because the guys didn't know I was there, I managed to cut some good angles, get some good kills. But again, the guys that came up, fully white light in the back again, doesn't matter which way I cut the angle on the window, I'm still got my back to them. So I'm still shooting out of the window away. Now, if I was on the opposite wall, you'd think, okay, he's hostile, but mate, again, got lit up, went over there. I actually walked past him, like, lads, you just fucking shot me in the back on your own team. Oh, sorry, mate, I couldn't see. And at that point, you sort of go, count to three. If you can't see, like, what you're doing, or you're not positive what you're doing at night, don't fucking come. Don't come or don't take the shot. That is as simple as that. You know, because there's times when, I think it was right towards the end of the night, I was up on the top deck. I saw some white light come out of a container on my left flank, and it was sort of 50-50. I was like, is it friendly? Is it not? So I put my IR down, quickly sort of looked. As the guy sort of like reeled back for the window, looked up, I see he had nods on. So I was like, okay, he's on our team. But do you know what I mean? It's that split second of going, is it not? You know, just wait. If you're not sure, just wait. I know everyone wants to get that shot right. Everyone wants to get that kill. But Christ, like, lads, honestly, it just ruined the whole game. The whole first game was fucked just because of that, you know? Just a shame.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find this clip and see if I can edit it down to show everyone. But you know, so there's a few people saying, you know, whatever, right? You know, were they under nods? Were they under white light? You know, most of them were under white light, but still, you know, I like Splatoon, and I like Splatoon for a few reasons. I like the sight. I also, in this aspect of this game, when they said that we were going up against Grey Fox, and I you know, whether I'd never want to upset any of the guys from Grey Fox, to just sort of take this as it is. I would like to go up against those guys. I do. They're a good caliber of player, all of them. They're all good under nods. They've all spent lots of time with under nods. I don't want to go up and slaughter loads of noobs under white light. Yeah, there's a bit of me that's like, yeah, fucking great. There's also a part of me that wants challenge. I want to go up against dynamic, thinking players that are comfortable in their kit and are not thinking about tripping over their own shit. They're actually thinking about being a clever shooter. That for me is probably one of the most interesting dynamics of fighting under night vision that I've ever come across. And I've come across people with the best night vision that me and you have rolled through without batting an eyelid. And it's because they're just, they've got the kit, but they're not thinking right. They're not in the right headspace. And then I've also gone up against people with white light that are thinking right and been smashed. And the same, although very rarely with NV, I've gone up against other really dynamic, good thinking NV players that have used white lights, that have used distraction, that have, you know, gone off from their IRs and used their optics like you have and like I have. I want to go up against that caliber of player. And I went over to the Greyfoot guys before this all kicked off and said, actually, guys, I'm really looking forward to this. I want to go up against a good level of player. Like, you know, go for it. There's a lot of you. You've all got, you know, very high-end nods. Like, I was looking forward to that. And I would never want anything other than like a good relationship with them lads. And I sort of got myself so prepared to go up against some good players to be completely fucked by my own team. I was like, this is taking away the joy that I wanted to have from it. And I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I've described that the right way, but that's what I wanted. Like, I want to play against good caliber of events. I think that's why Sterling for me is so loved. You know, I'm still so passionate about doing Sterlings, is because when me and you go out at 3 o'clock in the morning, which happens nearly every one I've been to with you, only guys that are there for the right reasons are there out on the ground at 3 in the morning. The lazy people have mugged it off. The people without the capability, the skill, or the confidence to go out at that time are not there. So the guys that are out there prowling at 3 a.m. are the fucking predators. You know, they're the guys that are there to kick it. And
I think a lot of it,
important, you know. I hope that makes sense. Sense.
No, totally, mate. I think is, in the end of the day, like, everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Everyone has their first airsoft game. Everyone has their first night game. Everyone has their first meal sim. But I just, you know, no one's going to be perfect. But for it to happen, it happened pretty much all night, to the point where the marshals had to say to the people, like, lads, please PID who you're shooting at. Like, if you're not sure if you're on your team, just don't shoot. Just wait until you can absolutely identify them. You know, and I think that's for me what really let it down was guys just not having the discipline to wait and see. Like, so 2 instances that really stuck out in my mind. You know, I think, Tim, you were behind me. I snuck up all the way up to the right-hand flank through the woods, crept through, and I'm basically tucked myself back into this bush where literally I've got an angle, sort of like sort of right angles to the rest of the battlefield. And these guys have come up, and they must be 6 foot from me, if that. And they're basically engaging. So from my right to left, down the field towards Tim, and we're on the comms. Go, just had some engagement. I was like, is it 2 up with AGs? Yes, blah blah. So me and Tim are comms in. We're communicating. Obviously, I'm having to whisper into the Tac mic, but comms were absolutely crystal clear. So we're doing all this, right? And I could have shot them, absolutely. You know, I could have done. But for me, it wasn't an absolutely clear shot. There were some brambles and some bushes in the way. I was like, I might not hit them. So you just wait. You don't take the shot. I was going to wait till they got past the brush and out of the thicket and sort of to land a real clear shot. But as it was, they didn't. So I think Tim took one of them out and the other one peeled back and went to find another way around. So it didn't happen. But it's that kind of discipline, knowing when to take the shot, when not. For me, I think was just really lacking on that night. And I don't know if that's just the fact the guys were new or they were just so trigger happy. I'm not sure. I don't know what the score is there. But, you know, pushing on later into the night, I think for me, one of the best night games of the night, we basically split the teams completely in half. So everyone with nods was on one team. Everyone without nods and white light was on the opposite team. Now, everyone will say, that's unfair. You've got nods. You'll wipe the floor with them. The opposite, the absolute opposite. there were some guys that used white light really well, and this is where everyone goes, yeah, but you got nods. You're going to say that you are elitist. Go suck a dick, basically. Like, so there was one point a guy had a strobe torch, and he was trying to basically break the corner of a container to try and come round. We were sort of on this side, and all he done is he put his strobe on before he cut the corner, and basically strobed from the back here all the way round. Now, anyone that's used nods will know that it kind of like blooms out a bit, so it diffuses the light. So it's very difficult sometimes without looking directly at it to know exactly what the angle is and what height it's at, and it just makes pinpointing that target very, very difficult, to the point where I had to put my nods up and go white light. So in that scenario, he's used white light so effectively, he's made me sort of match his skill set. So now we're both on even kill. We're both on white light. So, you know, there were some real good players and some good play on the other team, which, you know, made the end game totally worth it. Totally worth it. So that was a good time.
Sorry, Matt, I'm just trying to see if I can get this clip up so that we can see it. You know,
but that being,
so there's a few comments here. I just want to address a few of them. I can't get my head around this Mario kid. He seems like passive aggressive. 1 minute he's sort of having a dig, and then he's asking a question. Like, but he did ask a question that I'd like to address. Would you be there without nods? Yes, because if I didn't have nods, I would still want to be competent at night. I'd still want to be able to feel comfortable and capable of being out without having night vision. So yeah, I would be there. And I'd have 600 lumen strobing surefire. I'd have a dialed in optic that isn't visible from the front, and I'd body. And you know, we've essentially gone there before, or we're gonna, you know, we're talking about going there with, well, no nods. Let's just see how we get on. But I think the attitude would still be the same. I would still want the same things, and I think I'd still encounter the same problems. As soon as you are a player that wants to push to the front, I think you come across these issues. If you are at the front, you run the risk of an incompetent player thinking, oh, look, there's a back of someone, and it's an easy kill. But it was, to a lot of people's feedback in here and comments, it was super frustrating, especially, you know, when you are going up against a good opponent. And I think that was the more thing. I was focused on taking on 10 top tier milsim, or whatever you want to call them, airsofters, like very experienced airsofters. That was my focus, not having to deal with being shot full auto in the fucking back by someone that's after a quick kill.
So I think, like, obviously, like Mario, you just said, like, you know, you sound like an elitist. Well, you know, the way you're putting your comments in, you sound like a bit of a cunt, if I'm honest with you. And to say that, would we be there without nods? So me and Tim had a discussion when we were packing up and packing our shit away, and we said, you know what, like, whether we had white light or nods, and like pretty much what you just said, Tim, right? You're going to get the same issues. You're still going to get blue and blues. You're still going to get guys shooting in the back because they can't PID correctly. So whether we had nods or not, it's irrelevant, right? I mean, I still think with white light, mate, we would still put up a good fight. You know, yes, you're going to encounter some issues when you come up against nods users that know how to use it properly. You know, stick to the shadows. You know, only put their IR on when they need to, stuff like this. You know, but realistically, whether it's white light or IR, it doesn't change the skill set of the person. You know, you're just changing the method of what you're doing. You're changing your tools, not the work practice. So I don't know. I don't know.
This geezer sounds like a rat. I think, you know, back to the point. I think what the effort that Miguel and Merrick put into the event was really good, and it was probably above the players' heads that were there, sadly, because they didn't want to achieve the objective. They just wanted to go out for kills, which is fine. But it was a waste in the time and effort that Miguel and Merrick put into the props. I agree with you. The best event of the night was 10 night vision users vs 20 white light users, and they had the power positions of the site. So they had the buildings. They were allowed to sort of pre-set up their arcs of fire and angles. They had all the hard cover. They had everything. And, you know, I didn't encounter any friendly fire that night, not one bit at all. And I was super happy about that. And, you know,
but
and Sam and that, I've got so much time for those boys. We cut some really good angles, and the white light players did really well. Now, would I love to be so Midgard? I'm really sorry. I have seen your comment, dude, about doing invite only night vision game. Yeah, I would love that. Absolutely love that. Just night vision users all together, being able to have a tear up and then evaluation, which is what I really like. So I wish that we could do like an hour game and then have 15 minutes to go talk, then an hour game, 15 minutes to go talk. And each time we're mixing the teams and you're changing the dynamic of working different people. That's what I would like. 100%, I think it's a great idea. And I would like to roll out with the Grey Fox lads and Jack and Dan and Wright, all them boys, and mix in with them and pick up on what they do and how they position themselves and whatever, because everyone's different.
So just to address this guy's comment here, right? He's like, I do like you lads, watch you and Tim sit around trashy, but I do dislike elitists, and you're saying like them more and more. How are we elitists? Please try and elaborate on this comment. So because we're saying we find it frustrating and difficult that people are not at our level, okay? Because people don't put the time, effort, hours into, and it's not about kit. We've just proved that it's not about kit. We'll happily go white light. I do not give one single fuck. I don't. People train. You either want to get better or you don't. Like, and that's fine. If people want to bimble up to a skirmish day, sit there with a, you know, and just go, bah, put the trigger down and walk forward, fine. Do whatever you've got to do to get your rocks off. I don't care. But don't inhibit my time, my game time. You know, we've all paid the same money to be there, okay? You know, if I was running behind you, all you guys, just drilling you in the back, you know what I mean? You'd soon get the ump as well. So it's not about being elitist. It's about why should we be made to feel bad for being better than you? Do you know what I mean? GGC, mate, just get good. Get good.
GGC. No,
GGC, just get good. Like,
so I can't get where this lad's coming from. I'm not saying that these lads are shit because they're not head to toe and cry and they're not rolling around with their jewels. I'm not saying that.
No, not at all.
Just saying that they weren't PID in their targets. They were actively engaging their own players. They caused chaos for their own team. You know, to the point where I walked back to the fob and the guy was stood in our fob with a strobe light, strobing players walking back to regen. You know, that is an inexperienced player looking for cheap kills. It was dumb, you know. And was it elitism is looking down on someone because what they've got, right? That's me saying, oi, you're shit because you've got no nods. And then this geezer rolling and being like, bruh, you're fucking shit, bro. I've got some nods here. Oh, I can't afford nods. I can't afford nods. That makes
you're no good, bro. You can't get on my team, innit? Yeah,
that's fucking elitism. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that these lads that were there didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They caused shit for everyone. You've got it twisted, or you're dumb.
Yeah,
one of the two. You're either dumb or you've got it twisted. Anyway, so hello, Midgard, what's up?
Bonjour.
Wait, so investing your time in your game makes you an elitist. In my opinion, it helps you achieve more and push yourself to a higher level of play. God damn, Midgard, you get my rocks off, son.
Yeah. Bulldozer Actual, what's happening, mate? Yes, that's what we need. Just one of those, mate. And some people need Mario.
But you're damn right. Listen.
You're goddamn right, more power.
I'm always learning. I'm always willing to be humbled, and I love being around people that are willing to fucking push themselves and excel. If you deem it acceptable to go to an event and walk away after shooting your own team multiple times and then have attitude about it, call people cunts, swear at people, be abusive, you know, be a non-friendly team player, then that's down to you. That's down to you as an individual. If that's what someone wants to go and achieve from their night, that's not the level I'm on. That's not me. And so that's not elitist to feel like that's something wrong with that individual, because our idealisms of our night are so different. I go to work as a team, to better myself, and to play in a way that makes me happy and the people I'm playing against happy. I want them to feel like they learn or I learn. Like my exchange with Ryan, we went up to each other afterwards and had a chat about it. He said, "Oh, you was on the right side." He said, "Yeah, you did this." And he said, "Well, how did you get that shot?" So I took my nods off and flipped my razor and went to the red dot optic. He was like, "Fuck, okay, fair one." And then we had to talk about the engagement afterwards. So that's the type of engagement I want from when I pay to do an event. I don't go there to get fucking shot by some mong.
And I think this is a thing, right, where people aren't, you know, it's not like we turn up and go, right, fuck it, everyone will what, like, you know, fuck them, we've got nods, we're gonna do all the cool shit, you just stay there. Like, we even spoke to the guys on I think it was the second game, we went, right, lads, first game we got backlit, we got shot in the back, like, let's work this out. I said, right, anyone with white light, you guys push middle and right flank, everyone go that way, okay? Just everyone push right, everyone with nods, which is like what, 5 of us, I think, 5 in total. So we said we're going to push left. So anything, if you see any guys, you turn left. Any guys with nods, that'll be us. Facing the same direction as you, that'll be us. Mate, we literally whistle went. We've run. We've gone up the set of stairs through, and this lad come bowling past me and Tim went. And I think it was you. Tim went, "You all right, mate? What are you doing? Have you got nods?" No, I've got white light. You meant to be going on the right flank, mate. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing, and I watched. I think I watched it. Literally bowl past me and Tim. And there's like a little, what do you call it, mate? Like a little,
it's like a bridge, isn't it? Like a crossing.
Like a bridge, like a crossing that's open-sided. Literally, mate, the geezers took one step out, gone whack, took a round straight to the face. I'm like, that's either Jack, Dan, or one of those lads, because it was one round, mate, square to the grill, and the geezer like sort of just moped off behind us. Like, we tried to help you, but. This is what I mean. Some guys just think they know better, you know, and you can't educate pork.
You can't educate pork. You just can't. It just doesn't work. I'm going to go through some of these comments.
Yeah, boy.
Up, dude. Still on the night ops with nods. In a cool sign of nods, it's crap without them, but I have fun. Just don't compromise my team with white light and it's not needed. Elitism rules. GDC. Regardless of gear and kit, it is 100%. Wait, so investing your time in the game. Right, I've been through that. Nomad. Why is it Airsoft is the only hobby in sport where you get slated for training and having good kit? I don't know. We have some really new dudes on our ranks. I'm talking noobs, but they're grafting, learning and investing their time. Play against those that are better than you and you'll push yourself to beat them. The end result, you become a better caliber of player. We suggest it nods take left flank and white take the right take white, and for them to, again they didn't even do it. You know. Yeah.
Speaking of good use of work, can you do an arm talk, please?
I'll be honest. When I started Airsoft, I watched your videos and never used to like you. Thanks, Jake. But after
at least he's honest.
I understood your points and our understanding of the game, and now I think you're sound. Well, Jake, I'm glad that I've got your approval. 2 quick things here. One, I don't give a fuck. Second thing, my opinions are only my opinions. They're not going to suit everyone, and I'm very fortunate to have the kit that I have, and that's because I work hard and then I invest something into a hobby that I'm passionate about. I also, because I'm passionate about that hobby, want to be a better player. I want to be a better player at all times, at everything, whether it's mag changes, whether it's equipment, whether it's guns. I try and have the best that I can have so that it makes me a more functional player when I'm out on the ground. And that's it. That's it. I do the reviews because I enjoy the media, but it's not to be liked. You know, my opinions and views are not always going to, you know, they're not always going to be something that everyone agrees with. But
they're not going to sit. They're not going to sit right with everyone. Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah, I think this is where it's a problem, right? Because everyone looks at me and you as YouTubers, right? Now, let's face it. Everyone knows if you're a YouTuber, you're doing it for views, subs, and notoriety, right?
Yeah.
Me and you couldn't give one single fuck about any of those. You either like us or you don't. You either agree with us or you're wrong. So, but do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I appreciate feedback. We would do. Like, anyone that pops up, you know, that that sort of pops, that gives us feedback is welcome, but I think you're right, we don't do this for any reason other than to try and pass on some knowledge, learn from some of the mistakes that we've made, and to show you guys some cool kit. So yeah, it's sometimes hard to keep doing this because people go, yeah, but well, we don't like you. Cool, bro. Cool. Why do you think I've only got 2 friends? I don't like being liked. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not here to be liked. And on a serious note, like, look, I've made a lot of friends out of doing this media stuff. I've met some fucking epic people, but in the grand scheme of the epic people I've met, I've also met some utter pricks. And sadly, they are very much in tune to the media that we do. And they'll watch everything and they'll look at every post and they'll screenshot shit and put it out. We're not here to be liked. That's it. But what we are here to do is be really honest with you about what we fucking do and the events that we do. We could walk away from Splatoon and go, yeah, it's fucking great. Stacked. It was awesome. Yeah. I'm not to do that. I'm here to say the truth. It was shit. And it was shit because we have the capability and the confidence to be at the very front, and the people that were at the back of the fucking event, not with the confidence, not with the equipment, not with the capability, were lighting their own team up. And it wasn't just us.
Yeah.
Guys, if I can show this clip, it was me and another person that got lit up. It was another guy on our team that got lit up from people behind. So it wasn't just me dealing with shit players. It was the whole team dealing with shit players.
Yeah.
And that's not down to their equipment. They could have been using any fucking gun or any equipment. They were just shit.
So just you might have to go through some of these comments, mate, because some of these are absolute gold. I'm cracking up. Absolutely cracking up.
Fire away.
Where are we? Let's bounce up here. It's Chino. We don't go to work because we enjoy it. We go to work so we can enjoy our free time, spending what we've earned on airsoft shit. Exactly, mate. Anyone that knows airsoft or started their journey in airsoft, mate, knows it's not cheap. Like whether it's a gun, belt, rig, backpack, lid, no matter what it is, nods especially, like it's not cheap, mate. It's not. So this is why when we spend a lot of money on kit, spend a lot of money on an event, and someone ruins it for us, we get a little bit salty, just a little bit of salted beef. Brooksy, I never used to like Tim, not sure I do now. Well, join the queue, mate. Do you know what I mean? Join the queue. What else here? Danny Otter. I'm at the very beginning of my journey. I love tinkering with kit. Who doesn't, brother? We're all guilty of that. And I know what role I want in battle sim. My English is appalling. I'm gonna start calling it Chinglish. But I need practice, training, and guidance from people like you to do better, mate. End of the day, we're not the oracle. We're not the be all and all of anything. But if you can watch one of our videos, okay, and do like a shortcut around the mistakes that we made to get you to where you need to be, we've done our job. So if it helps you, if say for instance you're looking at a belt kit or you're looking to buy a rig and go, right, I want to buy this, but should I buy it? And one of Tim goes, don't buy this, it's shit, buy this one. Then we've done our job, right? I think that's the main aim, is to stop people making the mistakes that we've made, because we'd make a fair few, especially when drinking. Danny Otter, opinions are like arseholes, everyone's got one, absolutely. And like arsehole doesn't mean we want to see it. John, if Elitis wants a good caliber of airsoft, that's what I am, mate. Well. Stoob, did you guys serve in the military? No, never have. I think I applied to be a girl guide once. They declined my invitation. That's the closest me and Tim have ever got to serving. Such a shame. Yeah. Tom Fire Mission Blog, what's happening, mate? Hope you're well. I didn't see you sneaking here. I watched a review of the TM416 by the famous Random Trashy. At least that dude had a beard. He did. I found some very old pictures of Tim. Full beard, mate. Yeah. Yeah, full beard. I actually told Tim you dug out your 416, or is it your M4? He was very shocked and surprised.
Yeah, no, I've taken my audio off, guys, just while I was trying to show this video, but I can't. But at some point I'll put it up, or if not, I'll try and show it on my phone or something, so I can show you guys. But essentially, it's just me getting shot in the back. It's nothing uber fancy, but it's just frustrating. I ran my NV cam that night and got some good footage, but it's very, very frustrating when you watch back the stupidity of other players when you're waving at them, going friendly, 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 and then they full auto you.
Yeah,
it's painful to watch.
So Anthony Edwards, I came here for a beer and chill, not a Karen lecture. Hilarious. So right, just to wrap this up then on the Splatoon night game, hands down, I know it was a lot of crap, but there was some good bits to the game.
Yeah.
Again, I pushed right flank through the woods, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I knew there's some white light coming towards us, but it was a fair way off. It was a good 60 meters or so. It felt that way anyway. And this is a difference where you can do stuff under white light, but obviously under nods. We had our little IR beacons on, so that was strobing. I literally looked back, and there was two friendlies with strobing IR as well. Great. Straight away, you know the friendlies. They know I'm a friendly. Straight away we know we're all on the same page. Creeping through heels and toes. Watching where we stand. Next thing, the white light gets close, super close. So in between the white light that we saw, there's some more white light further off in the distance coming towards us. It was like, fuck, this is going to get on top now. Anyway, so the white light engages the white light in between us two. The guy goes, yeah, mate, I'm not playing. I'm looking for something. I've dropped something. I was like, okay, he's obviously lost a bit of equipment or whatever. So we've just gone to a knee, waited. The guy's got super close. I don't know how close. At this point, I didn't know who the two guys were behind me. Still didn't know. But I've looked round, and literally all of us have basically gone down on our belt buckles, like proper low. Anyone that's worn nods will know, because you're like this, trying to tilt your head back flat to the ground is very difficult. So we've actually had to slightly roll onto our sides. So anyway, as a second set of white lights have gone towards us, it was just like absolutely perfect timing. And this is where you can't buy this kind of tactical awareness, or what's the word? Not experience, but time served in the airsoft community. So as the guys got close, knowing that I'm the furthest one forward, I put my pec on the rearest guy, the guy furthest down the stack. The guy behind me has put his pec on the foremost guy. So we've got them both covered. And then these guys are having a bit of a gas and chatting. Yeah, I've lost this bit off my gun. Looking around, can't find it. It's like, at which point both pecs come off, because we know they're not a threat, right? They're looking for a bit of kit. So we're still laying there, still guns pointed, but no pecs on. Then the guy went, well, you'll find it, mate. You'll find it, blah, blah, whatever. So he's then gone to the guy. Well, anyway, your medic back in. Your medic back in. Didn't count to 10, as you're supposed to. Probably, if you've taken yourself out of game, are you right to step straight back in the middle of the battlefield? That's up for debate, right? If it was me, I probably would have gone back to the respawn and gone, no, I'll start here. But anyway, at which point he's gone, yeah, mate, you're back in. Both pecs have gone back on these guys now because they're now a threat. And I think his parting words as he closed from 6 feet to 5 feet towards us was, yeah, lads, so remember, white light is really important. It's the most useful tool you can use in these woods. Keep sweeping it left to right, keep sweeping it. And he's took one more step, mate, and literally all three of us lit these guys up. They lost their tiny minds. Now, they got the ump and lost their shit because got caught with their pants down. They were gassing amongst themselves, not really watching their surroundings. Didn't know we were there. But if you're in game, be in game. Don't dwindle about. Do you know what I mean? Comments were made. Oh, you guys take this too seriously. Yeah, we were looking for something. But you weren't, mate, because we were there for the whole conversation, and you were willing to sort of ditch what you were looking for and get back into the firefight, and perhaps get the drop on someone. So, for us, it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious, because these guys just got caught with their pants down.
Richie, I'm just having a look through the comments. Greetings from Germany. It's like, boys, bring back Pineapple Tim. I know, especially when Belgrade turned up. Dad turned up, got in trouble. Are you boys attending the favela game? I think we both are going to be away for that, so sorry. We'll get an invite game sorted soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Grey Fox, with your blessing. Dan Tyler, yeah, I know you was with Dan at that point. Naughty positions with nods. Yeah, and I mean, navigating with nods is also much, much easier. And this isn't, saying that everyone needs him to be an elitist cunt. But, it is easy. And me and Richie went in some very, very dark woodland to cut an angle on some players. And from that, it was very easy to sort of start smashing people. And to be honest, once I pushed up that right side and was shooting from the woods, I actually found it much easier because my own players were not venturing into the woods because it was so dark. Me and Tim taking them 2 lads on the right-hand side, IR lasers, 2 shots, 2 hits. Brooksy, that was double fun. That was double fun. Rich, what carrier are you running now? Good question.
If you go through my Insta, I was running definitely Terry Gillett, absolutely, mate. One moment can make a whole game. I'm running the 4, if I'm going to be op 4 or it's CQB or something like that, I'm going to be running the Agilite K5 in black. It has the Emerson front micro fight. Now, it didn't quite fit, but Tac Belts UK, he made an adapt panel for the Emerson rig to fit and side plate pouches. So many thank you to Tac Belts for that. But other than that, the T3 Geronimo 2 fully releasable is still my go-to rig at the moment. I'm going to try and do this without ripping my headphone cable out if I can. So this is still my go-to rig. Oh my God, it's so big and heavy. I can barely lift it. Yeah, so still stacked. Dual 152s up the front, with the Lumine GPS and compass carrier up front. Got double smoke pouch on the front left, because this is being set up for the trees in a couple of weeks. Both sides and back are completely empty, so there's nothing to get in the way when you're sitting in the car. But yeah, man, so T3 is definitely my go-to at the moment. Quite modular because, again, I can just, if I need to, slap the Haley, what is it now? It's not the flat pack, it's a flat pack plus on the back there. It gives you loads of storage space at the back, including your Camo back. But yeah, I wouldn't mind another multi-cam plate carrier, but for now, this one is pretty good. It does the business, especially as far as guys. Let's go, baby. So,
guys,
let's see if we can do this. So it's fully releasable. So I normally keep it tucked away, but under here is this little tab. And if you have that there, if you give that a good pull, it will release 1, 2, and then down here, 3, 4 buckles. Let's just bring this back a bit. 3 and 4 buckles there. And that will basically release the whole front panel and all your straps will come off the back. But I love this because, see if you can see this. Down here, where you've got the front carriers for the 152s, down the bottom, it's all fully padded. So normally anyone that wears 152s up front will know that these dig into your ribs and like down the side here. Can be quite painful, but it's fully padded, which is quite nice. But yeah, got the CT5 Tac mic from JCI's up top, loads of space to that, lots of ways for routing your cables down here and behind the flaps. So that's where I'm at the moment. Again, because I'm in a vehicle, I've got nothing on the sides down here, nothing on the back other than my antenna relocated from the front cable. Nice little stencil from Tac Belts UK as well. That's come out super well. So happy with that. And again, as we move around, nothing on that side again. For in the vehicle, keep that nice and free. And if you guys have noticed, I've got the 2 smoke pouches, but they're actually upside down. So that rather than trying to lift like smoke up and out from here, you just got to drop it down. Nice, easy access. And I think I've had these smoke pouches since like day one. These were from Flecktarn. Any of you old school heads that used to buy pouches from flecktarn.co.uk were super cheap, but built like most German stuff, absolutely bomb-proof. So yeah, so there we go. The Ferro Slickster has kind of gone into retirement, I guess. It's still about, but I just think this is a much more versatile carry for me. It's much more rigid, more solid. You know, I can carry more weight on that. So whereas being a skeletal cummerbund around the side, airflow, lots of gaps, very, you know, if you put any weight on the cummerbund, you just sort of squash like this. Whereas with the T3, once you put the side plate pouches from Trident Gear Co in there, it just stiffens that whole lot up. I can run my M320 launcher on there, all sorts of big bangs, and have no issues at all. So I don't know if Tim's back yet or he's still fiddling, but I'm going to need to grab a gin.
Yeah, I'm here as well, mate. I'm going to see how I can share this video. I'm going to try and see if we can do it with showing this application window. We'll give it a go. I've no idea whether this is going to work. So guys, you're just going to have to bear with me and let me know if you can hear the sound. Now, caveat, there's some very bad language. So just try and bear with me. We're gonna try and show you this video. This is the tail end of the video. Let's see if you can see this. So in this video, you've got the two guys on the right hand side. They've just stacked up on the container. And let's see if this plays. So they're now backlighting from the container. One of them cuts across while he lights his mate up in full view. And while he's got that light on, he's now putting rounds out towards his mate. I'm in cover and I'm looking directly across behind the vehicle in front. So I've just, in the prior part of this video, taken guys off the back of that container to my 12 o'clock to the left of the vehicle. So I'm keeping eyes over there. Again, he's got his white light on. He's got his white light on again. Now he's taking tracer rounds to the back. Friendly. I'm calling friendly. And then full auto tracer to the face. That's pretty much how that went down. Hopefully that was clear enough for you guys to see. Richie, what was that like? Could you see it?
So it wasn't. Yeah. So it wasn't just so if you had to listen carefully, but you heard the guy get hit to your right. So 3 times you shouted friendly. 3 times.
And I'm waving.
You shouted friendly.
So I'm waving friendly.
And still get lit up.
Yeah.
What more can you do?
So what I'll try and do, Richie, if you guys in the comments, could you just let me know if you could see that? Could you just give us a quick notification if you can see that video okay? And then what I'll do is I'll play a little bit earlier part of the video while Richie gets a drink. Just let me know if you can see it, and I will queue up so the full video.
So just going through some of these comments, that K5 though, yeah, mate, I love the K5. Now it's got the side plate pouches in, so I'm running mid-weight composite side plates from Trident Gear Co in the sides. I'm running a heavyweight Trident Gear Co in the back to counterweight the mags at the front. I'm running a JTAC custom foam plate up the front, obviously to counteract the mags front and rear. So I do love that. Archie Carter, that carrier just emits TACP vibes, my dudes. Yeah, mate, definitely. So obviously that rig, obviously dual 152s for the CT5 Tac mic from JCI's. I will be RO for the weekend at the trees, so hence that's why it's heavily radio orientated. But yeah, man, TACP, yeet. Fire Mission Blog, you can't be elitist if you run Emerson. Yeah, mate, that's a fair shout. That is a fair shout. I mean, perhaps we should do something with that, Tim. Make a patch or something. You can't be elitist if you run Emerson. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? All credit to Fire Mission Blog, man. SPO2 Sideshow, send me your Tac mic. Never. Never. It's too good. I love it, mate. I've got the the camouflage orcs braiding as well. So now that matches. And to Edwards, I'm thinking of getting a Ferro Slickster, Grey Fox 32, FC PC version 5. Yeah, definitely, mate. Anything Ferro do, mate, is top quality. They're a bit more expensive than they used to be, but the quality is outrageous. So if you don't mind spending the money, Ferro is the way to go. They are good, very, very good. But that being said, there's a ton of other good quality makes out there as well. What's the brand of your M320? They still make that? I don't actually know. I bought mine second hand. I don't know if mine's the Iron Airsoft one. I think it is. Might be Iron Airsoft. It's the one that's designed to take the 40 mic like shower BB grenades. It's not the TM one, because the TM one doesn't run tag shells. Need that mesh padding. Ferro doesn't. Ferro doesn't. Oh really? Radiophile, yeah, we could see it. Tac Belts UK, saw it fine, all good. Richie's hair is amazing. Fucking brilliant. What a comment. Been a while since we've had one of those. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, sir. I could see it clearly.
Okay.
Tac Belts UK done. Dan Tyler, SNS plate frame master race. Yeah, mate. Again, plate frames are lovely, but for me, they do. That does what it says on the tin, mate. It carries a plate. Nothing. A plate and 3 mags. No good to me, mate. No good to me. I can't carry bangs. I can't carry my 320. Can't carry dual 152s. So no.
Right, Richie. Grab yourself a drink because I'm parched myself.
All right. Let's go, baby.
Let's do this. Right, I'm going to jump back to and show this video real quick. Guys, let me know when you can see this. Okay, so you have to excuse the crop on the video because it's a bit odd, but I'm going to play this out. Hopefully you can hear the audio. So player there, PID him. He's definitely not looking towards me. He's got nods. I'm looking where he's looking. I light him up low. So I'm at that range. I'm going to shoot him just under his arm or in the plate carrier because my gun's dialed to shoot much further away. So it's first kill and the guy's taken down. I see him walking back away from the rest of my team and start to consider my move, pushing up, take it nice and slow. Peek in this corner to the right. There's one more player. Yeah, he's hit.
I mean, that's massively overkill.
Moving on again. Yeah, there was a good few rounds there. And there's one more. So 1, 2, 3. Doesn't call it. 1, 2, 3 again. Puts his hand up and then ducks behind cover. So he doesn't call the hit at all. He just, there you go. You can see him. And that's another player on the container. So he takes his hit as well. And then there's one more behind. And now they're both white lighters on, and now they're walking back towards the regen. So I think in total there's about 4 or 5 players at that point that have been taken down from here. And then I get one more just behind that crate to the left. So you see these boys now where I died before, they come down onto the corner, nice and dark, nice and sneaky. First thing they do, white light. So there's no targets out there. They're just white lighting. So there's one more kill. The guy takes his hit. As you can see, his white light coming on. They're backlighting again. He backlights his mate as he runs across the gap, which is, again, ridiculous. He gets hit as he approaches a building. Start seeing lights pushing up on the left again where guys are beginning to regen back in. The site is very, very short. So you can see some light coming back through. So he's hitting the back.
You fucking dumb cunt.
Little bit of aggression there from myself, as you can see. So I'm going to leave Richie on that note to hold the fort on my
Thank you, Tim.
On my mouth.
Thanks.
But I hope, right, that you guys can understand how frustrating that is in that position where I've got a strong position of dominance. I've got a few kills. The aggression's beginning to go. You know, the players are not looking towards me. I'm not having face-on-face contact. I'm hitting people from the side. I've got a very, very strong flanking position, and I'm covered by cover. So when you then get killed, you can understand the emotion that then comes. Especially this is the third time I've been shot in the back.
Yeah, definitely.
I will go through the comments, but
yeah, go on, mate. Grab a drink, and I'll bounce through some of these comments.
Legend.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. I totally get it. Right, we've all been there. Some of us are more fiery tempered than others, mainly Tim, but we've all been there, right? We've all pushed out. We've all like worked our asses off to get into a position, and then because you've worked so hard to get in a position, you've pushed so far forward, a friendly will think, he can't possibly be that far up. That has to be a hostile. And then you get shot by a friendly. So, you know, I think we can all understand the frustration. But, I mean, this is the thing. It literally happened all night, literally from the first game onwards. It actually got less as the night went on because we started to switch the teams around, switch the games up. But, you know, it's just... And obviously, everyone was whinging and moaning. Oh yeah, but it's because you've got nods. You know what I mean, you've got it's not our fault. We've got white light. It's not about the equipment. It's about the attitude and having the discipline to just not shoot at everything that fucking moves. You know. So I'm just going to bounce through some of these comments because I'm sure there'll be some quality comments regarding Tim's language. Brooksy, the sound of that scar, yeah, mate. There's nothing like it. Nothing like a camo super build, mate. Got their own sound. Harry Oliphant, Jesus, yeah, he won't help you. He definitely won't help Tim. Senpai, what's your opinions on IR lasers and eye safety in airsoft? I'll be honest, I don't actually know. I think the term is no laser is eye safe, right? No laser is completely eye safe.
No.
However, if you're a sensible player and you're not an absolute asshole, you won't go like shining people directly in the eyes. Like if you're a normal airsoft player, and this is what I would like to think, or anyone with any sort of discipline, you aim center mass. Okay, here, that's where you're aiming to hit someone. If you're aiming just at the face, you're a bit of a cock, really. So yeah, I think IR lasers fine. Just you need to have the discipline. Yes, Dan Tyler. There we go.
Yeah, because I had someone say that to me. Well, you know, lasers aren't safe. I get that, but they are an aiming device, and a lot of people use them. And you know, someone said, well, the Purst is, you know, it's got a really strong laser on it. I said, yeah, but my laser's dialable. And as you could see, right, you just watched me engage targets, right? You just watched where I was aiming. That guy's close to me, right? So I know that my rounds are going to impact below my laser because with my hop at distance, they're going to rise to the zero that I've set mine at, which is about 40 meters. That guy's probably 20 meters away. So I put my laser here on his plate carrier. I don't want to shoot him in the dick, knowing that I'm going to be somewhere on his lower plate carrier. So I'm going to hit a mag or somewhere around his abdomen, which for me
is airsoft, right? You're shooting a smooth ball down a smooth barrel. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to be as accurate as you can be, really.
Matt could have lit his fucking face up though, couldn't I? Realistically, right? But you know, all of those engagements, I'm aiming for the chest, knowing that the rounds are going to impact somewhere there. I wouldn't aim for someone's head. Brooksy, especially the Purse 4, exactly, because you can dial the Purse 4 right down in the overall power output. Everyone uses their Purse low because it gives off a small signature.
Anthony Sims, pec 2 on high, straight to the eye. Yeah, I mean, anyone who... yeah, pec 2 on high, straight to the eye.
Oh, just in this, Brooksy, you're a fucking champion.
Yeah. So I think like with anyone that knows a pec 2, right, you have lots of settings, but there's 2 basic settings: high and low of everything. High aim and high illuminator, or low aim, low illuminator. You know, there is a little blue block that goes in there that keeps it on low, which is for force on force training. There is a reason for that, you know. And I think Dan put in there, anyone who puts it on high is a bit of a dickhead. You're absolutely right, mate. You know, you should only have it on high if you're actually trying to shoot someone in real life, which we're not. So just kind of don't do it, you know. So yeah,
Brandon, I actually don't agree with you. So controversial to the fact that I don't agree with something that someone said. I'll tell you now that this fucking laser on this is a purse, mate, is ballistic bright. I don't know where my MP7 is, but if you compare these two, that thing is uber bright. I cannot tell you how bright that is in this room, mate. It is fucking eye melting. There is one setting for this device, and that is it. And this is one of the only reasons why I'd never use the green laser on this, is because I kid you not, this thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, we've seen that, right?
But Chinese units meet the regulations. That thing definitely is brighter than my purse. Wherever my scar is. I'll do a quick comparison.
I mean, obviously, I've seen it before. I've had FMA pecs with green, and obviously Tim showed me his purse in red. And honestly, the difference is phenomenal. It really is.
Right. So, can you see that, Richie? That little red dot? Here?
Yep.
So this is my purse on its setting. Element.
So sorry, mate. So the purse, is it on high or low? Is that the highest setting or lowest setting?
So low, that's high.
Okay.
Right? So even on its highest setting, now watch this come. Look at that.
Might just have to move your hand slightly, mate, to see the red. That's it, mate. Look at that. Yeah, no, you're right. I'll take the purse all day long.
Yeah. So this is the purse on 25. That is the green. It's 3 or 4 times, and that's it. It's close.
Yeah.
So anyone that says that these things are safe, I'll take my purse.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, I use it on its lowest setting, which is that. So let's just compare that and that.
Yeah. But that being said, Brandon says here, found out that we played that night game a few weeks back at Splatoon. I didn't have an issue with anyone running IR pointers or in eyes or face, and near all shots had been chest height. So that's what I mean. We're running all sort of like as legitimate lasers as possible on the lowest setting, and even when we do the shots, we try and keep them to chest height. So it's just that it's not about the kit; it's about the person behind the kit, really.
Yeah. Guys, just to let you know, if you swear in your comments, they are moderated, and they won't be shown until I approve them. So any swearing on YouTube comments, I have to reapprove. So if you're not seeing your comments, don't see it as an issue. But if you swear in it, it won't show until I've approved it. Yeah.
So James C has got a good point. I don't know if that's true or not. And it's green, so it doesn't trigger the natural blink response of the human eye. That's weird, mate. If that's true.
Brandon found out when we played that night game a few weeks back to Splatoon, I didn't have an issue with anyone running IR lasers, pointers in faces or near all shots. Near all shots have been chest height. Brandon, I'd probably say, oh shit, yeah, I did shoot you in the finger. Brandon, I actually remember you coming out of the exit and saying, oh, I got shot in the fucking finger.
Honestly, sorry.
There is experienced players there using night vision. And I would genuinely say this, that is a very high caliber of player that I was personally on as a team. So the guys at Grey Fox, very experienced players. Me and Richie have been around this mill a long time, and I'd say we're probably, more experienced under nods than 95% of players out there. People are going to fucking win that comment all day. And Brooksy and the guys from RAG, Spilly and Sam are also players that have played a lot of time under nods. So you're not going to get shit behaviour.
So Fire Mission Blog's got an interesting comment, mate. He said, we had Chinese lasers brought off AliExpress, tested, and were more dangerous than our ISLIDs. So anyone who doesn't know what an ISLID is, mate, it's now Fire Mission Blog will correct me. Go on, Tim.
I don't know. Just saying.
Okay. So an ISLID, like Fire Mission Blog will correct me. It's a very powerful high-grade laser pointer for I believe for marking designation points for aircraft and air support units, I believe, like Apaches, AC-130s, anything that flies, basically. Fire Mission Blog will please correct me, dude. But it's basically it's if you put it in the sky, mate, it's like a fucking lightsaber. It's what Obi-Wan Kenobi should have. So to say that the ones off AliExpress are more powerful than that's scary, mate. Very scary.
Jack had one of them last week, I think.
No, he just had a I think it was a FMA pick, wasn't it?
Some handheld pointer thing. It was cool.
No, it's just an FMA pick. It was.
Oh, it's just a pick. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it's greens doesn't tune in that. Okay, James C. I'm just catching up on the. There you go. Then I truly believe that, as you've just seen with the example on the wall. Frankly, screw repro lasers. I play airsoft to enjoy myself, not be blinded. The issue is you can't be sure the guy pointing the laser is going to be sensible and not aim for right. Totally agree. Who was that wrote that?
Exactly. Absolutely spot on.
Dropping them bombs with that. That comment deserves some smoke. Mate. Gemini.
Yeah, boy.
Corporation. I don't know what that means. Anyway, fucking great comment. Absolutely.
Yeah, very good.
Comment. And I completely agree. You cannot trust everyone.
No.
Fucking advert. Sorry, dude. That is because we are on an ad policy tonight with the stream. So sorry about the adverts. Okay. IR lasers is more dangerous because you won't blink or look away. I work with fiber optics, so I'm aware of infrared frequencies. All right, you fucking nerd. Also, green lasers will cause a blink reflex. Anything in the visible light spectrum will. The danger is IR, your eyes don't detect eyes, to zero blink response, so they can damage your eyes.
Yeah.
Aren't lasers set into classes? I thought they were set into classes. Pretty sure the reason behind green being more dangerous is due to the eye absorbing more of the colour green. My comment you highlighted was meant to put that they don't meet green regulations. Okay, I got you. We mark targets with it on low, the safe distance with the naked eye is 330 meters.
Yeah.
Some of the Chinese ones we had were 600 or 800 meters.
Fuck. That's like
shit, son.
Do you know what I mean?
So look, just to fully wrap up on Splatoon, it was hella fun. I really liked the site. I think it was let down that night by a few players that were not only team killing, but were very unapologetic and unsportsmanlike in the way that they were playing. One of those instances was with Dan. I don't want to take it away from Dan, but yeah, it was a shit experience.
Yeah, shame. But it's you know, but the games before that Splatoon were epic, mate. It was so good, so good.
Last week, with the MP7, mate, clapping falls. Mate. It was so much fun.
Yeah, but then you know we can't really say that because there was one point, mate. I pulled up above this car with the MP7 went clack, and I watched the trace around go like went in like, and it lifted. It was such a long distance. It just started to drop, and it was one of the Grey Fox boys. I can't remember if you heard it go ting off his lid. He went, yeah, fucking straight away took the hit. And things like that, mate, just make the night. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's you know, having some genuinely good players there that take the hits on the button, you know, and that will hand you your ass if you're not fucking careful. It's good. It's good. So moving on. I've done my gin. I know it's International Beer Day, but I've done my gin. I've also moved my overland fridge into the bedroom, so I've got cold beers like literally here.
Have you really? Cool, lad.
Yeah, boy.
So, Richard, what is your next event? It's the question I get asked daily on Instagram. What's your next event?
Well, for me, it's the trees. The trees next weekend. So it is a 36-hour milsim. Starts on the Friday night. Very excited to be back because the last time me and you were there was on the pit bikes. It was great fun. But I believe this time we're working from a vehicle. Me and a few other boys, Robson and that. As I said before in the stream, if you didn't catch it, I'm going to be RO for this event. So it's going to be lots of radio traffic for me, lots of organisation, lots of calling grids, locations, movements, team movements. So yeah, it's going to be full on, man, full on. Looking forward to it though, because like I say, I've got the rig set up now. So it's all set up here. So we're kind of ready to rock with a dual comm, he says. About as best as can be anyway, like I say, down here on the right side, I've got my GPS, compass. Right hand side will be, I think, squad net. Left hand side will be command net. So, but yeah, man,
nice. Look at those
excited for that.
Plates in the background. Anyone caught them? Look at those heavyweight.
There she is. Heavyweight plate, baby. Golden multicam black. So yeah, man, excited. Tomorrow's going to be the start of the kick prep. Again, for me, I'm carrying 3 mags up front and 2 smokes, and that's about it, mate. Really, because realistically, being RO, I'm going to be sat at the back. I'm not going to be getting stuck in the firefights. So, but yeah, man, that's about it. Obviously,
can we put Kanye back up with his THC patch? This is just my favourite ever.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, mate, I'm gutted. I am gutted. I am.
Do you not think you could squeeze it in?
I'll remove heaven and earth to make it happen. I'd really like to. I'd like to do something slightly different.
Yeah.
As explained, obviously, I can't go into what I'd like to do because it gives some stuff away. But it would mean rolling with some different guys, and that would be really cool. And also getting to hang out with you boys and ringing in that QRF bell would be pretty cool too. So I would, hand on my heart, I'd love to go and do a wicked Sterling, nice and hot, middle of August, in the trees, in an environment that I really love. I love that hillsidey, kind of stretch environment that pushes people. So I would absolutely love to. I'm going to try my absolute best. I need to reach out to some boys and have a bit of a gas and see what their plans are, but I would love to. Also, kit wise, I've got everything I need pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the positive side of having and collecting kit over so many years. Having the conversation with you earlier, I was going through my mental checklist. I need that, got that. There's very few other than like the consumables that I actually need.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try. I won't know until Monday, but if I could go, it would make me very fucking happy. And I'd obviously need to speak to Dad.
Yeah.
Daddy Belgrove.
Yeah. Daddy Belgrove. He'll look after you, mate. He loves you.
And
but that's the thing, right? We're very lucky. Most of our kit we've already got. Like realistically, for a hard routine, what do you need? You need a basher. You need a sleeping bag, bivvy bag, maybe a cot bed or some sort of inflatable mattress. So got.
Yeah.
Hammock, if you really want to be a luxurious fucker. Got from DD. Other than that, mate, everything else is good to go, right? Rifle, got. Rig, got. Batteries, got. Ammo, maybe need to get. Smokes, bangs, maybe need to get. Food, maybe need to get. It's small stuff, like today. So I ticked one of those off. So I popped to Platoon stores down here in Kent, got a ton of smoke, picked up some paracord, So other than food, mate, that's the consumables done, really, for me anyway.
Yeah.
So when you, so I don't mean when you're going through your mental checklist of right, okay, what do I need? This. It's not what you need; it's how you pack it.
Yeah, and I think for me, I'd need to run out of a Bergen, but a lightweight Bergen in regards of really slim down on stuff. I don't know. I need to speak to the lads. I'd love to make it work. I genuinely, at this point, I'm thinking, how the fuck do I make this work more than anything, right? Because I like the idea of it. Obviously, I'd love to get out for a fucking big op. Love to see all the Sterling boys. I haven't seen them obviously in a long time, so it'd be great to catch up with them as well.
Yeah. Do you want to bounce through some of these comments real quick, mate?
Yes. Yeah, I've got the memes page up, so I'm just looking at memes.
Nice. Memes.
Comments, yo! We do have the rocket launcher. Did you manage to get any mortar rounds?
I was speaking to Camo, because I seem to recall having a conversation with Belgrove and his feelings on those rocket launchers. I seem to think I'm not good. If it's a stuck in the ground mortar with a base plate, he's happy. Which end of the day, mate, it's his site, right? He can do whatever the fuck he wants. So I don't know. I would have spoken to him before I actually buy the mortar rounds, but camos do have them. Oh yes,
Platoon Jim. What's up, dude?
What's happening, brother? It was so good to catch up today, mate. I felt really bad because my ticket on the car park had run out, but like we could have honestly, I reckon, gassed and talked about the good old days for like, you know, another 3 hours.
Gemini Corporation, British pack of Brit MREs will be Gucci. Just
Never.
It out there. I don't do them. I can't do them.
Is SpongeBob here to stay?
He can be there forever. Do you want me to get rid of him?
Do
you want this one?
No, mate. Oh, better, mate. Oh, I was just going to give him a little stroke.
Sorry, mate. Go on. There you go. Oh, there he is. I know this is shit. I just, you know, and this isn't putting anyone down who loves MREs, because I know there's you boys out there that, you know, eat them 5 nights a week, but I just fucking can't do them, bruv. They're just not good for me. They're not good for my little body. I just can't do it. I've tried.
Do you know what though?
People have given me MREs. I've had Polish, I've had American, I've had French, and I've had English. I've tried a few different ones. Richie's tried getting me on the MREs.
Did you get a croissant in the French one?
No.
Ah, disappointed.
No, I got a little
pan au chocolat.
Cheese, crackers. The main was some fucking like beef stew thing. It was rank. It was not nice.
So regarding MREs, mate, I think the best one I've ever had, and I think it might have been Jim that we got them for us, was the First Strike MREs. So it's American, but they're like for American, I don't say American SF, but basically it's designed for the first 24 hours in combat. For those guys that drop in, it's like mega high protein, mega high energy, really fast birds. You sort of go, and then, you know, whatever happens after that, they're not really interested in. So let's bounce through some of these comments, man.
Miguel was using the mortar launcher at the trees for Taurus 1. No issues raised as far as I know.
Pushed it. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Cornbread in the American MRE, pure love. Now, actually, the American is probably my favourite out of all of them. Anthony, Tim, probably. Look, I just don't fucking do them, bruv. I'm not into them. I just can't do them. I don't give a shit about them. Give me them Wayfarer 1,000 fucking calorie meals all day long.
What do you eat when you're on stag other than dick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am a massive fan of that home cooked pasta, bruv. The one I did last time.
Yeah.
And all that lot. So I get like a very flat Tupperware pot. And although it won't keep, obviously, for a long period of time, if you're going to just like a 24, 48 hour, I actually love that. And I'll rather cook and carry something that's cellophaned up and risk that than doing MRE. And also with like the pastas, you don't have to worry about jet boiling or fucking, you know, cooking food. You can literally cut. Like I've been with Richie before when we have gone back and he's fucking got jet boil on and we are doing shit. We're bombing up and doing food and trying to drink and repack stuff and eat on a 15, 20 minute turnaround. It's a cunt. It's really,
it is shit. It is shit.
To try and do that. Whereas me and Richie have also had like dry food and pastas with like pesto, chicken, you know, chilies. You can put whatever you want in there to make it really tasty. Come back, pop the lid off of it, have, you know, 600-700 calories real quick, throw a load of water on and actually be ready to go very, very quickly. So I am a massive fan of them. But in regards of hot food, me and Richie have both had the Wayfarer, like wet packets of food, then foil packets of food, like the high protein ones. They sell them in blacks. They do chili con carne, which I absolutely love.
Big fan. The curry's nice. Curry and rice.
Curry or something like that.
Yeah.
And again, they're both like 1,100-1,200 calories and they come in a really flat, wet packet. And you literally can throw them either into a jet boil with a bit of water, cook them in a jet boil, or you can boil them in water and then make a tea or coffee afterwards if you choose to. And they're really, really good. They're way nicer than an MRE.
I tried some of the dried MREs, like the wafer. They're not wafer. I can't think what the fucking make is now, but you can get them from like Cotswold Outdoors, stuff like this. I had like, I think it was carbonara pasta or something, and mate, it's got something like, I think it's 980 calories like in this one little pouch. And mate, honestly, like you start trudging through this thing, you're 3/4 way through and you're like, I'm fit to burst. Like no one of these guys who do mountain climbing and stuff carry it. I know they carry it because of the weight, to save weight, but honestly it's so calorific. Do you know what I mean? I really like, there's a comment hidden from Skank Hunt 42. I really want to show it. I really do. Because I'm like, you guys are gay, man. Some gay fake ass military wannabe shit. No, actually, disagree. I haven't joined the military. Never have wanted to. So, sorry, cunt. Wrong.
I can't even see his comment. Where's his fucking rap?
If you don't like it, mate, just fucking bounce. Just go. Like, honestly, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. It's simple as that.
The thing is, someone like that, they're here because they've got a deep yearning to watch. They've got a deep gripping passion where they need to sit and watch men talk about men shit. Normally, because they're so insecure and frustrated by their own weaknesses that they're on here chatting shit. But that geezer will watch to the very end. And when this gets uploaded, he'll screenshot it and have it on his phone. He'll have a little picture in his purse. He'll wake up in the morning, take his little teeny bra off. A picture of Tim and Richie on both sides. That's the sort of character that pulls that sort of shit. Some weak, limp, fucking Charlie male. It's so sad. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
But on that note, I'm going to pop a beer for you because I think you're a cunt. Can anyone... Okay, let's go through some of these. Dual high, bro. You.
Yeah.
Blame James. Come on, son. Let's talk about that. That fucking Wayfarer chocolate pudding. Was I with you, Richie, when I had one? I think we both had one.
And literally, it was the opposite end of the spectrum. Tim was like, "This is awesome." I was like, it's literally the driest, like,
heavy chocolate,
dankest thing.
Come on, baby. What was that geezer called?
Something skunk or something. Skank Hunt 42.
Skank Hunt. Oh, wow. Oh, he's gone. No, he's melted. He's either knee deep in some lube, like, oh, this boy's alpha males. Oh, room full of alpha males, and he's changing at it. Something chronic.
Rory Morrison, Richie, pretty sure they're Expedition food ones, high energy written on the front. I think they are like a yellow packet. They're like sort of yellow, mainly yellow with a bit of silver. I've only tried it a couple of times because honestly, mate, for me, because I used them to try and save weight when we were hammock camping in down at Dartmoor. So obviously you're not expending a ton of energy only to get to your camp. But once you're at camp, you're just chilling out, right? So it was like mega calorific. I was like, I felt like Mr. Creosote. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, I can't try and fucking pronounce your name, but whatever. Comment on the screen. Who are you and where are you? Because I like this shit. This is the stuff I'm into.
Yes. Who?
So I don't know who you are, but could you just fucking talk more? Jake Cable. Can someone explain why a lot of people dislike Beefy? Because he's a prick. Starting Airsoft smiley face. I can do that. Look, it's pretty much me. Expedition foods, yeah. I mean, any of them high protein foods are brilliant. I'm not fussy. It's don't mind MREs. Again, anything's improvement over some of my nan's cooking back in the day.
So that Sauls is from Sweden. So you might be helping me out, mate. Like, are you?
Slow.
Yeah. So have you obviously been in Sweden? Have you done Pandion Airsoft? Because obviously we did. Do you know the way to a Pandion Airsoft? Yeah. So Pandion. Obviously, I did way back in the Tier 1 days.
Yeah.
We did like a four-dayer. Pandion is a game series. People come all the way from Switzerland to play those games. Yeah, man. Well, we came all the way from the UK. And we got our asses fucking handed to us. Like, we absolutely got smashed to bits. We thought we were hard, like running like 400, like 380, like gold cylinders. Do you know what I mean? In our PTWs. But these Swedish guys, mate, were knocking out like 650 on full auto. It's like, fucking no. No, it was good. It was good. Enjoyed it. I'd love to go back. I would. I'd love to go back to Sweden. Do a cut. Yeah.
Well, it's cold.
Not so much Pandion, but just a game up that way. Do you know what I mean? Because the guys were super friendly. They were so nice. So nice.
Mondo, if I ever meet you in real life, which I might at some point, I will fucking 100% buy you a beer. Probably one of my favourite comments
Cheers.
of the night. Mondo Muty, you fucking baller. It's called Real Sim. Yeah, really like it. So I don't know if you follow either me or Richie on Instagram, Mr. Sweden, but please follow one of us and just let us know about an event. Me and Richie have both got exportable kit now. You can travel with these. You can
travel with these.
On a plane, on a boat,
you can go.
You can travel with these.
You don't need a passport for knots. Just stick them in your bag. Ooh.
Right, so
amazing.
All of you guys, when you're talking about Baller Tactical and you say, no, why spend all that money? No, they're not Gen 3. Do you know what it's all about? You can open in here, you can go, whoop, and in here is all of your fucking paperwork for your nods. Look, here's my tubes, here's my invoice. It's all in there.
So when Mr. Custom goes, you can't travel with those, they're illegal, you just go,
oh, yes, I can, sir.
Yes, I can, baby.
It's called European law, baby. I like that song. I might release that. I might go on fucking Singing with the Stars or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mate, if it's good for Joe Exotic, mate, it's good for us. Do you know what I mean? You can travel with these.
You can travel with these.
Amazing. You guys thought about doing an MSW event in the States?
Ooh.
Oh, is that Milsim West? Is that Milsim West in the States? Do you know what? Again, would love to, mate. It's just getting our kit out there with the most cost-effective way possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously we'll have rigs, we'll have plate carriers, lids, nods, guns. Do you know what I mean? Whereas obviously we'd like to sort of do something we could kind of like turn up with a rigs and that's it, and like borrow a gun or hire a gun. Do you know what I mean? Don't know. But yeah, mate, we'd love to. We'd love to do Milton West.
Absolutely love to. Can't believe you guys use ham without licenses. I don't use ham. I use the league channels, the 446 channels. So
which you have to buy a license for?
What, the 446 ones? I thought it was outside of those. I thought the PMR channels you can use.
No. You have. We have got it. We've got the license. It's like a corporate thing. You buy it, and that's it. That's the license for the year.
Oh, is that the thing through the channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's literally.
Thanks, Daddy Comms.
It's literally something like I don't know. It's not even £100, mate. It's so cheap for the year, but that covers all 16 PMR channels.
Oh, there you go. Daddy, father of comms, aka Richie, aka Long Dick McGregor, has sorted it already. International Beer Day. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay, Gemini Corporation. It's uber pricey. Can't wait to get a real job and afford proper MVGs. Ball attack units at Gucci, but I'm on less than minimum hours to work my yearly salary. Dude,
Rome wasn't built in a day, man.
It takes time.
Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll literally you'll get there, dude. Trust me. If you want to go down that route, you will get there. Me and Tim, it's taken us many years of saving and upgrading nods to get to where we need to get to today.
Yeah. There you go, then, guys. It's £75 a year. I didn't know Richie bought it.
Boom. There you go.
It's on the THC. I didn't even realise. I just knew that we use 446. I didn't realise. Anyway, yeah, mate, it takes time. I didn't buy these nods first. I've had loads of nods before. I had Spark Core. Then I had Cobra Demon. I run my Cobra Demon for a little while. Actually, that was from Thomas Jacks. Thanks, Thomas Jacks.
Thank you, guys.
Then I had a GT14 Gen 3, and now I've got Jules. And so I ran my Gen 3 since 2016, and I first got nods in 2014, I think. So
yeah, because I bought my Jules in 2013, 2014. I think 2014, and it's not long after I had those that you bought your mono.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to convince Tim to go to Jules ever since. It's only taken, 5 years, 6 years.
I am stubborn. I'm just saying. I am very stubborn. Guys, also, if you have any questions for us, please feel free to fire away. We do answer questions in here. Yeah,
we do. We're question friendly, guys. I think there was some questions earlier on about like the pit bikes. So the pit bikes, we love them, but people couldn't be trusted to not shoot at us on them. So Tim sold his one. I've still got mine.
Yeah. I'm going to help Richie get rid of his.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. I love it to bits, but it just doesn't get used. So I'm probably going to. So if anyone in here wants to buy a 140cc pit bike, that is 3 years old but has done about 3 miles.
It's been used for about 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's been used about 25 minutes. So yeah, hit us up.
Yeah, if anyone wants a 140cc pit bike, message Richie. It's all matte black. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I had a storage issue with mine as well. I mean, it's taking up a lot of fucking space.
These comments are golden, mate.
And then me and Richie had a chat, and I was like, look, 3 times I used it. 1 time could be trusted, and that was with Papa Matt at Sterling, and everyone was good as gold. And there's a rule there to not shoot people on vehicles. They cut about on quad bikes and lots of other things. And I think they've also had a few near incidents with people being shot at on vehicles. So they're very, very strict on it. They won't allow any shit. So that was fine. First event using them, cut about on them, used them for me and Richie to actually do an operation which took a previous team 4 hours to complete. To do that SATCOM thing, and me and Richie done it in 40 minutes total. To whip out, set up a SATCOM, put down a cordon, which we done in one of the far corners of the site, really difficult to access. We actually spotted a couple of enemy locations and then pushed on. So, they were really good. But the other 2 events, I just got licked up twice. Once got full autoed in the face. Which I shouldn't say that's problem for me. I just got shot, which was shit.
But no, mate, it wasn't getting shot on the bike that was the issue. It was the fact that we were static. It's the fact that it got reiterated in the safety brief. Anyone that shoots people on vehicles will be escorted off site because we're not allowing it. And then nothing happened.
Yeah, it didn't do shit.
Nothing.
And we've been over this a few times. I've got nothing against Nathan, but
no.
If you're going to set rules, if I say to everyone, like, please in the chat, don't call someone else a cunt. If you do, I'll kick you. And then you all start calling each other a cunt and I don't do anything. There's no point in me setting the rule in the beginning because the enforcement is the point. And he just didn't enforce any of the rules.
So sorry, mate.
He made the shit real fast.
Just bounce some of these comments because some of these are hilarious, mate. Anthony Edwards, 7 to 8 beers in. I'm a bit messy. Yes, lad. I'll fucking drink to that. Let's go.
I'll drink to that as well. Anthony, these are for you.
The
dolls are for you. There you go. That one is for you, Anthony. This one. Do I look like her? If I put a wig on, could I?
Go on. You need to. That's not bad. Not bad. You need to look a bit more vacant. Imagine you just had a conversation with Beefy Milsim. that's the one. Yes.
I don't know. He's asked from his elbow. Okay.
Mondo Muti back with a fire. I just got my missus street side for some extra cash. Sold a kid on eBay. Boom, nods. Easy if you're committed. Brilliant.
I don't know who Mondo Muti is, but I like him.
Legend. Absolute legend. Is the Sonics Pro good for NV? Looking into it. I would say
it's fucking close.
It's very close. For the $800 or pound, whatever it is, I'm not exactly sure the exchange rate. Hit up Thomas Jacks, they'll tell you. For the £800 or dollar investment that it is, plus mounts, you're looking at $1,000, right? I think that is a very, very good starting point for anyone who wants to enter into the NV market. Much better, infinitely better than like Gen 1 Plus or Gen 2, right? Or sorry, a low end Gen 2.
Yeah, I think top end Gen 2, like where we're at, I think
it's miles apart.
Not close,
right?
but no. For the lower 100%, dude.
Mate, definitely, try it. $800 or whatever it is, plus a mount. There's going to be a bit of lag, a bit of latency, but the Pro has a much better sensor than the Sport, which we use. So it picks up light much better. The image is much crisper. Entry level, yes, 1,000%, dude. Go for it. And then the difference between spending $800 and $6,500, big difference for 1431s, right?
Anthony Edwards. I'm trying to read the comments, but I'm pissed.
I love it. Tips. Here we go, Tim. One for you. Tips for new Nod user. Just upgraded to a nice Gen 3 mono. Any tips?
Yeah.
Poof. Widdly bang.
Widdly bang.
Widdly bang.
I just want to say that they took Face Jacker and Foam Jacker off of E4 because of racial, whatever it is, some racist thing. But they removed it. So you have to watch it on YouTube. So if you want to catch up on Foam Jacker or Face Jacker, you can do it on YouTube. Okay, back to the question. So any advice for a mono user? Find out your dominant eye. Now, there's a very easy way of doing it is to go like that and put your finger in the middle, and then when you close your eye, if it's still in the middle when you close your eye, you'll see by closing each eye, if it moves, it's in your dominant eye, essentially. So do that, stare at it, so try it, right? Put your finger in front of your face.
Yeah.
And then close your left eye.
Yeah.
And then close your right eye and it will move. And whatever your dominant eye is the one where it's in the middle with both of them open.
Mine doesn't fucking move.
Should do. So if I'm with two eyes open, if I look at the tip of my finger,
Yeah.
and then close my right eye, it stays exactly where it is. If I close my close my left eye, if I close my right eye, it moves over about an inch. And that's how you tell what your dominant eye is. So my dominant eye is my right eye.
Both of mine are broken.
That's how you're meant to do it. But find your dominant
Can I get a new one?
And when you are out on the ground and you spend your first 5 hours under your nods, you're probably going to get a headache. Unless you've used the mono for a long time. Persevere. Don't go, oh, fucking hell, bruv, I need jewels. Just persevere. Because lots and lots of law enforcement and military have used monos very successfully for a fucking long period of time. So just persevere, because you will get headaches. You will come to a point where your brain begins to signal like differently through both eyes. And it's really weird to explain. The only time I can really say that I began to comprehend it is when you're looking into the woods with one eye and your right eye can see movement as well that's lit by the moon, and you're kind of merging all of it into one image. It's super fucking weird. It's like the first time you put 3D goggles on and your brain goes, what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden you watch a movie with 3D glasses on and it all makes sense. Yeah. It's really weird. But monos are a strange thing to get your head around, but you can nail it. I run one for years. Richie always said to me, how the fuck do you do that? And have kept up with the guys running duels and all the other shit and bodied with them.
Yeah. Again, I know guys who bought a Gen 3 mono, and it was a high-end Gen 3 as well. Used it for like 3 hours, got a headache with, fuck that, sold the thing. So, you know, I mean, I just couldn't get on with the mono at all.
So, 100%. Some people can, some people can't. I mean, I think it's easy to say, I need jewels. So for example, if you've used jewels and you want to go to a mono, I think that's tough. If you've used a mono for a long period of time and then you go to jewels, it's fucking easy. The first night I got my jewels to use was at Splatoon a few weeks ago, and I flicked them down and went off, and that was it. It was very, very easy. Jewels are easy. Sorry, Richie, go on, dude.
John says, you lads are all having fun. I'm here doing paperwork. Doubt it. Don't think so.
I know what paperwork he means.
Yeah. That kind of fucking
Anthony.
Origami's lips.
I don't have Kelly. Kelly was actually kidnapped at the last event, and this isn't bullshit. This is the honest truth. Kelly was put in a white van and taken. Now, some of you guys are going to know who has Kelly, but she is not with us.
Not with us. Hands down. Yeah,
that's
mate.
true.
Yeah.
I'm not on the white map, I swear. Jordan McGraw, what's up? He's here.
Yes, boy. What's happening, mate? JJ Actual, here he is, the man himself. Dan missed the stream today, was driving around looking for photography spots. JJ, mate, big fan of your last little photo shoot. Love that, mate. Looked nice and simple, not too busy. It was nice. Anthony Edwards, I want Kelly. Anthony, mate, you're the only geezer who fucking does. But mate, if we find her, mate, perhaps we should put a ransom out for Kelly. You know, wanted, dead or dead.
Yeah, wanted video. So you've got
wanted dead or
video. The thing is, though,
dead or stuff.
On the day of the event, there was quite a few dicks near her lips, which makes no change.
There was.
Okay, guys. Let's go through some of these. Okay. Actually doing this now. Hands up, who's checking dominant eye? Yeah. That's one way of doing it. There's other ways, there's other tests, but that's the way I was always taught.
Yeah.
Dirty fingertip, close one eye, and whatever eye it stays in the same place with it open is your dominant eye. If you
doesn't work,
it moves, then that's your non-dominant eye. That's as good as I can explain it, but that's the way you're meant to find out.
Maybe mine are broken.
Probably from all the years under Jules, you absolute fucking queen. Everyone in the chat is doing this right now. One of you guys can check out the Unity Tactical F2C magnifier flip to side. It's real cool because it flips up from the center instead of side to side. Gemini Corporation, yes, we've seen it. And for the first fan of it to an extent, I still would rather have LPVO. Just saying, I don't want to move shit. I just want a fucking optic that does it all. That's me.
Yeah, I just, again, I prefer, we all know my theory. We've been through this many times before. I prefer the flip to side, just because the you know, the spotting scope or not.
It's the can, right? I get it when people go, oh yeah, I just flip it up for a 3 times magnifier. What Richie does is can the weapon. And like, this is not bullshit. This is not him just going, oh, well, I can it because I'm cool. I've seen him do it. Target, can, target. It's such a mechanical thing to watch him do. And it's 1 times, 3 times, 1 times without moving anything. He's not moving his point of aim, nothing. He's not able to move his hands. He's not able to flick shit and go back onto target. It's just...
I think for me, mate, that was born out of, you know, doing RO. And you know me, Tim, we've been running for years now. And any time I went to an event, I was RO, your trigger time is much less. So you spend more time going, right, friendly movement, any movement here at this point, and you'd be calling grids. So I'd want to be able to just flick the rifle over to get a 3 times to look, not a 9 times out of 10, this was born from the sandpit, right? Trying to look either up cardiac hill or across to that mound going, is that friendly? They've got packs and lids on, blah, blah, blah. So you PID the target, that is, then you'd reach out to that call sign. You call sign, you check your GPS, call sign in the vicinity of grid, blah, 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 out to you. Then you'd check back to 0.
Yeah.
And all this comms network would be going on because you've been able to, at 3 times magnification, identify that who's up there. But at the same time, because you're flipped aside, if someone rolls up on you on like a berm, like 6 feet to your left, you can still have that red dot, you know? So it just gives you more options really.
Danny Moore, stop being cheap and get quads.
It's a fair shout.
It is a fair shout.
It is a fair shout.
You've obviously got 2 options, right? The GPV NGs and Anvis 10. Both of them have a battery pack and both of them are 2 kilos. And I just don't know if my little fucking pencil neck would deal with.
Yeah.
Right, so these are 800 grams, right?
Right.
They're 800. So they're nearly 2.5 times the weight of these without the battery pack on the back. I just don't know if I could fucking manage it for the night. As much as, I like, fucking quads would be great. You get an extra 20% field of view, but that's it. It's not 40 and 40. It's 40 plus 20 because it's a prism. You've not got 80 each side.
Yeah.
40 plus 20. You've not got like that, right? They're not.
No.
You're looking one there, one to the side. They're side by side. You get an extra 20% on each eye, which is why you see everyone running 31s and not GPV and Gs because they weigh a ton and you get an extra 20%. Which is why field of view lenses were so popular, but they're also such a cunt because you have to have them.
Yeah, I saw T-Rex arms running set recently, and literally, mate, they just look so big and bulky. Like you think, mate, they must weigh a ton. But obviously, like I say, 2 kilos. You know what I mean?
2 kilos, 1.9 something or other. You think it's 4 tubes?
2 kilos is a lot, mate. That's a lot of weight. A lot. I mean, you've done some
body, right? You know, you've got 4 tubes, which is where most of the weight comes from. That extra pod housing, and then the structuring in the housing, and then you've got the prism of the glass, and then 4 end optic lenses. For me, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, they're cool. Yeah, Danny, if you've got a spare set kicking about, send them. Anthony Edwards would definitely be on the beers. This lad's definitely been on it. I want Kelly. Don't say that, mate. She'll turn up underneath your bed and pull your dick off. Now, the real question, does Kelly know about Kelly?
Now we're getting into some Inception shit. I don't know. If he does, she hasn't said.
I'm blocked.
I got asked that question today. Does Kelly know about? Does Kelly know about Kelly? I went, I don't think so. She does. She hasn't. She's kept quiet. So we'll see. We'll see. At the price of quad, just buy X27 night vision system, full HD car. Okay.
Yeah, literally. It's
I've tried the panos. Honestly, prefer duals. Well, you've heard it from the man JJ himself. If it's good for him, it's good for me.
Yeah, JJ, the man that knows it all. Danny, I see that dude. Brooksy, good question. What's next on the kit list? Anything you see in Gucci that's coming out? I want a K19. Just putting it out there.
A what?
Agilite's new releasable rig.
Oh, I thought you meant a dog.
A K19?
I thought it was a K9 plus 10.
He's got 10 legs.
It's a spider dog. Spider dog does whatever a spider dog does. Climbs up wall, shits on the pavement, pisses on your nan's carpet, gets you in trouble.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a K19.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, not yet.
No, mate. Do you know what? Do you know what? I tell you what. One thing. I want to see Clawgear's new plate carrier. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
It's not released yet, is it?
There is something that I want. I just can't tell you about it.
Fuck off.
Me and you saw a video of it shooting 300 meters. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We can't say, but it is fucking insane. It's insane, and it legit shoots 300 meters, and the noise and the vision of watching someone use it is so close to orgasmic. It's fucking gnarly. I cannot wait to share this video with you when we're allowed.
So close to realism.
It's 10 grand. I am buying one. I don't give a shit.
It's so close to realism. It's more real than real is real. Like, I can't even do the action without giving it away.
No, you can't.
Let's move on. Senpai, what do you think about the Cry SPC? Honestly, mate, I know how Tim feels about this, but I'll try and be a bit more realistic because Tim just hates them. Cry SPC, anything that is Cry, mate, is overpriced, under quality, and not very innovative. Mate, just do yourself a favour, try and search out some more sort of original brands. You'll get a much better product for a much lower price. Trust me, daddy. Anthony Cook, I've messaged JCI Comms about the comms setup, but not heard nothing back yet. Yeah, he's super busy, dude. Super busy. But you can guarantee when he does get back to you, your product will be molto bene. Will be outrageous.
Also, just on JCI, got this by the way.
Oh,
fucking look at that. JCI does some of the Airsoft market. JCI does also some other very, very special comms stuff. So
that we can't say.
No. But he does some really special stuff for comms. So if he's a little bit quiet at some points, or he's a bit slow to get back to you, it's normally because he's doing some special shit. And I won't say any more than that. But I love John.
Yeah.
I had the absolute honour of fucking playing alongside that fucking under nods, and just made me love that guy even more. He rocked up with a fucking full man-sized satcom and then said, I'm going to get my kit. And I was like, what kit? He was like,
because I said to him, I tried to wind up. I went, are you fucking playing tonight or what? He went, well, I've got my plate carrier with me. I went, go and get it, dickhead. And then Tim's gone, he's come back about his plate carrier. I've gone, just when Tim's gone, are you playing or what? Well, I've got my plate carrier. Very nonchalant, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I've got it. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was so good. It was really good.
He was such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. You know, he's built a brand. He does, you know, a lot of cool shit, and he helps a lot of people out. Like, I'm not going to jump into the whole comms situation, but he put a photo up today this morning of some comms work that he'd repaired, and I cannot fucking explain how shit the original job was. Like, I'm not the best solderer in the world by any means. I can solder, but I'm not amazing. But holy fuck, it was bad, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in Vizio. I mean, how much are they worth, Richie? Them in Vizio M50 comms boxes.
The comms box?
Yeah, like 3-channel one.
Jesus, I don't know, $400 maybe.
Fucking hell.
Something like that.
It's
fucking
crazy.
hell.
Right, so I'm going to show you guys because I want you to see the state of the soldering. So this was the job that was done.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, mate. She's not pretty ball. Yeah, you know, I mean, like, but I think, like, I'm trying to find something to kind of explain the level of quality, but most of you guys on here know JCIs anyway. Let's see if I can get this cable out here.
He just makes some wicked shit. He's just so so focused on doing really good shit.
So this is the auxiliary cable, right, that goes into the CT5 Tac mic. Let's see if I can. Now, that heat shrink is all the way to the end, and it's even glued. You can just about see the glue at the bottom there, but braided in camouflage braid. So this thing is super flexible, super strong. Obviously 4-pole, those of you who don't know, 4-pole there, so that will do headphone, speaker, speaker, mic, and your data as well. So obviously with the Tac mic, I've still yet to do a review on this, but with a Tac mic you can push a little button here, and that will do your comms through to your phone. So if you want to set up your Google Assist or Siri, whatever it is you want to do, you click that button and that will activate your assistant, whether it's, like, say, Google or Siri, and pause and play music as well. So just little touches like that, you think, fucking hell, the guys have nailed it. Do you know what I mean?
And also, like, you know, saying about the way that other people do things, and this is just like a bodge on a cable. So, like, the guy just sort of wedged some cable in there and banged a little solder on the side. Now, obviously, this was stopping the radio plug from going completely on the radio and just shorting out the 2 pins, which I'm sure was, you know, what was meant, you know, for it to do. But just
so that there,
you know, saying there's no cable retention. Also, this, right? Look, if you can see on that bit here, it's completely shorting out. So you can see there.
Yeah.
Like, it's shorting out on the other pin. Look at that fucking solder. Yeah. Like, you know, he's getting sent this stuff that's brand spanking new. So people have bought it and they're sending it to him to be fixed. And he wrote a really cool comment that I'll read back on one of his posts. And I'll just read this to you. And it says, some people should not be allowed to touch nice things. We may be slow. We may be hard to get hold of. We may be like Marmite. However, we put right what everyone else thinks is right. From a £10 PTT from eBay to this now correctly working full Invisio kit, trust us to take care of your comms. And I thought, fuck me, that's decent. He's saying, right, yeah, you know, I've got a lot of shit on. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. You know, I've got a lot of people coming to me with problems with their shit that they've bought from other people. Yeah. But regardless of what it is you're sending us, we'll make sure it works. I thought, what a fucking idiot.
Right, I'm just going to grab a gin, mate. Gin in the beer. I'll be 2 seconds.
Go on. I'm going to go through the comments. Thorough concepts instead of cry. Better customer service and innovative products. Fucking bang on. The Swedish man's got it hit up. Listen, everyone knows my issue with Cry. I think it's overpriced. I think back in the day it was really good quality. They got a couple of massive meal contracts, put their builds out to other factories, and the quality was shit. Now, I've not owned any Cry products, hands down, and I admit that. But I know a lot of people very, very close to me that have owned a lot of Cry products, and to be completely honest, haven't been impressed with them themselves, let alone a third party have a look at them. And I've seen CPCs, AVSs, JPCs, Gen 3s, Gen 2s, and Gen 4 trousers, field shirts, and field jackets. All of them I've been like, okay, I get it. But at best, they're a $200 jacket or $200 pair of trousers at best. That's my view on the quality. The plate pads that me and Richie saw were misstitched. In some places, they were just double like hem stitched. You know, they were never going to last to actually hold something substantial. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So
I would go Ferro all day long over Cry.
I think, who is it? Nomad. Any new guns in the mix? Any new guns in the mix? Timo?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who's asking?
Nomad. Nomad's asking.
Yeah, there's always new guns in the mix. I'm always looking to try a new platform and try different stuff. But at the minute, the Scar has set a fucking high benchmark. It really has. And I think that's what's so frustrating is that it's
but it's like someone made a comment the other day on my Insta, was like, when he asked what gun I was running at the night game, I was like, it's VFC based but fully tricked out by Camo. I was like, if you got anything that isn't tricked out and doing 900 FPS from Camo, I was like, nope.
No, it's all ridiculous. It's all as good as it can be.
But no, I mean, for me, mate, obviously that, you know, I think there is, yes, no, mate, just got an MP5 SD. Yes, boy. Yeah, mate, obviously I'm still keen to go down the MP5 route of some description. I just need Marek and Miguel to kind of like hold my hand on this one. Do you know what I mean? And see what we can franken build.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
I want to roll into Camo and be like, I've woke up and I have a crazy idea, and then just get Miguel to build me something. That's the plan.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
Like in Frankenstein's workshop. It's alive.
Yeah, I want something nuts. I don't know what yet, but I want something nuts. JCI Comms about 700 plus quid for that particular Invisio kit, so I presume it's a fancy one with all the other shit. It's like, whoa, yeah, needs a bit of hate shrink. Go on, lad. I'm still trying to figure out my eye thingy. I'm either having a stroke or really one-eyed. Yeah, so close one eye and then
your Jap's eye,
and if it moves, the original eye is your dominant eye.
It doesn't work, mate.
This is great. This is entertainment at its best.
Mate,
Jamie can vouch for JCI, ordered Raycals and had an issue with the buzzing tapping noise, messaged JCI and he asked me to send the PTT and headset, figured out it was the PTT that was an issue and fixed it for free.
Wait.
I wouldn't have done it for free. I'd been like, you can fucking pay, bitch. Secondhand prices where it's at. 3 bottles of vino. Good lad.
TNC yes, Jamie Britt. Yes, Jamie Britt in the house. What's happening, mate? You pasta swilling bastard.
Well, the Mark 46, I sadly gave up my Mark 46 for other customers of Camo because I had one coming in and I knew that they got a really short supply. So I said that someone else would have it. So I was in no rush to get it. So, SB,
James,
Richie, I'll ask you this.
Go on.
Without referencing someone from Shadow Ops, what do you think of ejecting shells and sound on airsoft guns?
You know I can't do it. You know I can't. Right. Okay.
Ryan. Ryan.
Yeah, right. I want to come round my house and see my shell ejected in full. That's my penis.
Right. I'll get some wood screws and screw all my airsoft guns down just in case the boys come round and get a bit lively.
I'll put a bit of chain through the trigger guard so people can't steal my airsoft gun. Yeah, right. Want to come round and like
fishing net on the side is to catch all my shells because I don't like walking around carrying them, having to bend over and pick them up. Boy,
fucking hell.
I've got a 3 decibel speaker in here that goes bang every time I fucking shoot.
Mate, honestly.
If you look deep inside my foreskin, you might find Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, right. I want to come round and pleasure my wife while I shove what's in my foreskin. Oh, you've been tangoed.
Yeah, right. And then we bought a pot of Play-Doh and just milled the middle out and had it for the weekend.
Fucking hell. Mate, do you know what? Like, shell ejecting anything at a training board, like a shooter's board with a target, mate, knock yourself out. Love it. Absolutely love it. An actual game, not a chance, brother.
No, never, ever, ever going to fucking work. Not in a million years. Sadly.
So here we go. Carl Baldwin. Mate, I ran the Agilite K19 at the Ruckers with plates and 5 GBBR mags up front. Didn't feel like I had a lot of weight on my shoulders. Would definitely recommend it. How did we not notice that? How?
Why did you not hug me? Why did you not hug me? And I knew.
I would have finger fucked that plate carrier to death, mate. That's what I would have done.
He would have been in trouble. He would have been in big trouble.
Big trouble.
I'm just sorry, guys. All of you guys that have made comments with swearing in, I'm now approving them, so I apologise. I'll go through it again. Shit. I've lost where my comments are. Sorry, guys.
So as far as...
Would love an MP5 with Midwest Industries M-Lock rail. Our Swedish friend likes good shit and is into tasty guns.
He has exquisite taste, sir.
You have exquisite taste. Well, when you visit London, I will pass on to you with the gin and tonic, and we shall talk about it.
Pass on with the gin and tonic, guys. Fancy beer party.
In rock rail. We shall talk about this in grave detail for many hours. Remember that fucking dude is? He's cool.
Fucking hell, Jamie. Richie on a P90 with an Alex M4 mag mod. Jesus Christ. The only thing you're missing is an M203 underslung. That's
overslung.
Yeah.
Put it on the top.
Overslung. Under and over. Double barreled.
Yeah.
Like the shocker. Like that.
Guys down to end user is attached to it. That's why dudes flock to it. Honestly, it's overhyped. Ferry for the win. Direct action is not too shabby. Yeah, I like direct action stuff as well. Around the edge. Carl, for fuck's sake. I mean, where was my fingering?
Where was that hug? I wanted to hug the K19 and you with it.
I wanted to hug the K19. Fucking beautiful plate carrier. I wanted the MP7 before the vid, but the video made me want one even more. I wanted to sell my M4 first and then definitely get one. Do you know what? I put the MP7 video up just as like a little ode to my love, and I love it. It's a fucking wicked gun. I ran it out with the rag lads, like I say, at the last Splatoon game. I ran it for the whole night with a chest rig. I had no problems with the gas or any issues. I put a lot of rounds down, even going really tight on some CQB. It was fucking ballistic. And I think Richie, Robson, and a few other boys that were in the CQB house mentioned the MP7. Were like, whoa,
yes,
come on.
Yeah, you can hear it. Clack, 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 clack. It's naughty, mate.
Terry Gillett, Richie, why are you winking at me? Terry, why are you winking back?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, baby.
JJ, make a triangle with your hands. Look around at an object. Center it. Shit, I'm going to try and do this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and do it on camera.
Right.
Center it. Close each eye for which one remains in the center. That's your dominant one. Oh, yeah, definitely my right eye. My left eye is fucking gone, son.
Mate, both of mine are fucked. Basically, the object does this. If I close my right eye, the object goes bing. If I close my left eye, the object goes bing. What does that mean?
Fairly, yeah, same with me doing that. But if I look at my finger, it moves way more with one eye than it does the other. But yeah, I get you. Thanks, everyone. I know you're all going to be making triangles in your room now, and your parents are going to walk in and be like,
Jesus.
Please stop watching them too. They're foul-mouthed idiots. Also, can I just put in here that me and Richie really want to do a conspiracy theory top 10, and I'm double keen on doing it. So if you want to see me and Richie do a conspiracy theory top 10 video, that we want all you guys to get wasted with us. Like, I want to get fucked up.
Not Airsoft. We'll talk about any conspiracy theory you want. We'll just talk shit, discuss about it, get shit-faced. Like,
I want to get shit-faced and do it.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to do, and we'll invite some of you guys on as well, conspiracy theory top 10 night with us, but it's more of just a drinking session. Let us know and we'll do it, because I really want to do it. I think it'd be so much fun.
So just quickly, I'm going to go through some of these comments, mate. So
that's still my favorite. It's one of my favorite comments of the night. Terry Gillett, are you winking at me?
So Jamie Britt, I'm fucked. What else have we got here?
Oh shit!
Richie, I remember. Lukey boy, Richie, I remember. Oh, it's fucking moved. On your comms video, you had FCPC version 4. I think you still got it. Yes, mate, I've still got it. It's semi-retirement. It's very weathered now, mate. Seen a lot of time in use, so I kind of use it for working out now with some heavy plates in it. But yeah, still got it. Lovely bit of kit. Really good. Winks. Yes.
Where have you been, you big Scottish bastard?
Yeah, big fucking sweaty sock. Where you been? Jamie Britt, Richie knows my taste. Keeps calling out my kinky taste. Well, perhaps I do, sir. Who else we got here? I love, mate. Anthony Edwards is shit-faced, mate. I'm about to pass out with beer. Please get on the shots.
What a fucking lad! I need to go and get some more beers. I'm fucking
amazing. Right, I'll dash through these comments real quick. Jamie Britt is clearly drunk. Ugg whores.
Is Kelly Carlo's daughter? I don't think Carlo could get it up. I think you're throwing up Illuminati hand signs, and I'm in for the conspiracy theory night. I'm more of a smoker than a drinker, though. Well, James, you just have to smoke to our drinks, son. Come on.
That's it,
you
mate.
Can do it. We're down with the smokers as well. The one conspiracy needs answer is for who took Kelly. Okay, Anthony, I shall drop you a very keen hint. They are in the room with you right now.
They are in the virtual chat room with you right now.
Someone you were sitting with stole Kelly from us. They're in here. So they're genuinely in the chat. This beats a bar hands down. I would love to be able to meet up with like 50 of you guys in a bar and get fucked up and chat some shit. It would be amazing. It would be fucking so good, but we actually can't do that, but it'd be good.
I'd be DJing, so just saying.
Which you would be DJing. I would probably somewhere with a microphone, semi-naked, talking shit or calling someone.
Literally. So Tim, if you used to do karaoke, I know what song you would sing.
What is it? Go on.
Shaggy, Oh Carolina.
Yeah. Hate me by Nirvana.
No, mate. Shaggy, Oh Carolina, and you would get your voice. Hold on. Jump, Oh Carolina. Mate, those of you that don't know that, please YouTube it now, mate. I just imagine Tim naked on the stage.
The pineapple. If no one's seen Tim as the pineapple video, please, we'll go and find it. 8 beers in, I feel like I have a lazy eye.
Yes. Brilliant.
Essex Titan, you fucking G. Yes, but we will do a conspiracy theory night for sure, because I really want to do it. I think it'd be funny.
Definitely.
Did anyone see the lightning strike in China? that they're classed
crazy.
But it's,
I mean,
fucked. There's no way it's a lightning strike. It's like superhero.
I think it was, mate. Or do you think it was a superhero landing?
Superhero landing, 100.
Fair one.
It's, mate, that's not lightning. It comes from fucking nowhere. Destroys the ground.
Yeah, but you hear that the flash and the crack. And anyway, this is for another video.
Don't worry, it's calming.
Richie mix some drum and bass. I'm more of an old school jungle kind of fella.
He doesn't do drum and bass. I ask him all the fucking time.
I do. No, I do, mate. Groove Rider, you know. Talk about some V classics. We're cooking the gas. You know what I mean?
Number one conspiracy: Twins with Arnie and DeVito is a biopic about Tim and Richie.
Is that a comment?
Yeah, it's definitely a comment from Winks.
Please put that up.
AP's in. You're not fished until you have to hold up on the floor so you don't fall. Suck it up, dude. I thought something smelled fishy here. Hope he is not. Bet Candyman stole that. No, it wasn't Candyman.
Mate, where is that comment from Winks? I'm trying to fucking find it.
Here, I've got it on screen. It's on screen.
Right, I need to screenshot this without like crashing my phone. How do I do this?
I need to get another beer.
Yeah.
I'll be dancing.
Done
Kelly,
it.
what's son?
Are you asking?
With Kelly's right hand right now. Kelly got a lot of big publicity that day.
Yeah, a lot.
Tim is doing Shaggy culturally appropriated. I can't do blackface, can I? Because then I get in trouble. Tim, go bet some best.
Bet some best. Anthony's on the beer, obviously.
Yeah, he's on it. Go on, lad.
Yeah.
I need to get beer. Right, I'm going. I will be back. Richie, hold the fort for me.
I'm going to do my best. No promises. Mate, I'm still trying to find Winks' comment about that because that was absolutely phenomenal. So, but if Danny DeVito is short, right? That's Tim. So if that makes me Arnie, I mean, I can do a great Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but I'm definitely not built like him. Absolutely not. Mondo Muti, beers. Yes, mate, I'm going to finish this can of Gin e Honica. Jamie Britt, you need to stop swearing, man. As soon as you swear, YouTube will hide the message. And as I say that, Anthony Edwards puts, I'm fucked. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. I just, you know, I can't wait. I know obviously there's a few people, obviously like Jamie, JJ, that guys that are still under COVID and stuff that are suffering a bit, but I would love nothing more than to get like absolutely shit-faced with everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like get absolutely cake-old. Is that a pork pie? Fucking hell. 1, you absolute heathen, cut it into 4. 2, where is your English mustard? You don't have a pork pie. You don't have a pork pie with that English mustard. And you certainly don't.
I normally cut it in half, cover the top so it looks like a nice cake in English mustard, and then eat it that way. That is my thing.
Fair. Do you know what? I'll meet you halfway on that. I'll meet you halfway.
Genuinely, that's how I do it. But
all right.
It was in there, and I reached in to get the beers, and it went, oi, you fucking bald cunt, eat me. And I went, I won't be spoken to by that, like that, Mr. Bald Pie. I won't have it. I won't have it. You stay in rapper and you stay in there for 10 minutes and think about what you just said. And he went, oh, fuck off. So I hate him.
You see, the pork pie went, you opened the fridge. The pork pie went, now, come on, get out. We have to go. Get to the chopper now. It's bullshit. So we were just discussing Winch's comment about Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, Danny DeVito is quite small, much like yourself. But I look nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, this is just embarrassing. that's an embarrassment, mate, to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at this. What's that? Nothing. I've seen bigger lumps on a sparrow's kneecap. Yeah, mate. Salad cream with a pork pie? Oof. Blasphemy, sir. Blasphemy.
I'm new to these streams and never been to a meal sim with you guys. I assume Kelly is a blow-up doll. Kelly was correct, sir. She was one of the objectives at our event, and at the end of Kelly was very popular throughout the entire day, to the point where I had people come over to me and be like, "Tim, just give us more Kelly." And we had to break it up because people were getting a little bit too frisky, and there was dicks out. Kelly was involved as usual, and at the end of the day, she got kidnapped. Yeah, she got twat napped. Let me see if I can find a picture of Kelly.
It's tight in Airsoft. Don't knock it till you tried it. Salad cream. I'll be honest with you, I just don't like salad cream.
Salad cream and a pork pie. For fuck's sake, who said that?
Brooksy, she tasted nice. There's Kelly. There she is.
So if any of you are interested, please hit that like. This is Kelly.
Raid your file. I live in Milton Mowbray, and I'll send you a pork pie for a patch. Done. Done. Oh.
There you go.
I'll just go buy one, shall I?
Your fucking guts. Okay. I'm not drinking. Got work at 4:45.
4:40, 4:45, 45.
Get to the chopper. Fucking too much. Jolly Green JTAC. My man.
Is he in here?
Yep. The god has arrived.
We have to be on our best behaviour.
AJ Actual in the chat together. I wonder if they can like telepathically talk to one another.
So, I
think that's something that, like they get taught. They can just like and then a laser comes down.
So Jolly Green JTAC will appreciate two things, right? One of them being this.
Oh yeah, the t-shirt.
Cream, the cream. Cream of the crop. Cream.
Oh,
that'll be what, brother. So that'll be one of them. The second of them will be this, right? Now,
being a man after weight of it.
There we go, baby. All set up, good to go. Look at this with the old CT5.
Like feeling it, Mr. Jolly Green JTAC himself.
So So he messaged me the other day, and massive thanks to Jolly Green JTAC, mate. He was like, because he doesn't, not everyone knows the full story. He's like, mate, dude, just a heads up. I saw some guy, like, he looks like he's ripped off your patch, like multicam black and gold. And straight away I knew who it was. He was like, yeah, it's Latoya, Le Lakota. And I was like, that's the cunt.
Yeah. Everyone knows that fucking mole. Evening, Mr. Jolly Green JTAC.
Evening, sir. So I've yet to message him back, but yeah, basically, I'm gonna explain all. But the guy's
I've messaged him not that long ago, and he come back like right chipper Londoner almost. And I was like, oh, hello. Fucking brilliant! What a lad.
Honestly, mate.
A lot of time for him.
Yeah.
That plate carrier is fired. To be fair. I just want to go through some of these. Fucking
boy.
Bingo Wings Richie, a bit strong from Anthony Cook there,
mate. I've got no cons, mate. This here, mate, was this is my lockdown body. It's fucked. I'm 40 years old and I'm fucked. My knees are fucked. My back's fucked. I've got bingo wings. I'm waiting for like old Ned, take me out the back, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. Pork pie.
People fucking hate us, or they really like us, because some people get the humour of like, these boys are on the beers talking about pork pies, calling someone a bald cunt, and you'll either find it funny or you won't.
Or you won't.
And that's it. We're not here to be loved, everyone. I love that though. Andy, what a fucking belted comment. We love Kelly. Don't be too harsh. You might fucking get her overinflated ego even more
Mate,
overinflated.
she might hit you up on that. I'm just saying, she might
Lol, my missus is sat next to me. I'm kind of betraying the lads' night here, I guess. Anyways, she's looking at me like, what the fuck are they on about? Sorry, Liam's missus. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. If she can, sorry.
Yeah.
Mrs. Wear it. We apologise.
We are quite heavily on the beers, and we did say tonight was going to be a heavy beers sort of night. So we did warn you. We did warn you.
I love Cause, by the way. Whoever just said I'm a lightweight, I just like it. It's either that or I drink gin.
Please look at JJ Actual's comment. Please just look at
Don't worry, sir. I shall. But Richie, just on the Cause light, you guys know. Comments. I'm
just saying, mate.
Director Lakota Dildo Emporium, mate. I wouldn't even bother. The guy's just not even worth it. He's such a low, unachieving, uninspired beta male. It's so embarrassing. The guy's done literally not a fucking slice since he started.
Mate. He can't sell hats. He can't sell t-shirts.
He gives his packs away.
He gives his shit away. He has to rely on someone else to do his outdoor shit for him. Just stop. Just stop. He had to copy our background, our patches. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking div. Literally couldn't make something successful if you gave him a fucking shit ton of wedge. Dumb fuck.
Yeah. The guy would literally...
Fuck that shit.
The guy would fall out of a boat, still not hit fucking water.
Yeah, absolute peace. Guys, I'm going to go through all of the filtered comments.
Please do.
All of you guys with your language.
So again, any questions that you have, fire them in. We will try and get to them. If we don't get too sidetracked with the beers and silly comments.
Absolute best, boys and girls.
If there are any genuine comments, we will try and answer them. If
not, your drunken shit talk is absolutely fine with me.
I love Anthony Sims. Can we make a freaking game every time Kelly gets mentioned? We do a shot. I don't know why I'm shouting.
He is shouting. I love that. I love that.
Lower your voice, Ron.
We will do another night. Obviously, most of you guys are going to have watched when we invited people to the stream last time. We can have up to 8 people on at once. It's a bit hectic with the chat, but we will invite some more people on to talk conspiracy theories. So watch our social media and whatever, and we will do a social media conspiracy theory night, and we'll find some fun social media conspiracies. One of them is like Justin Bieber is Avril Lavigne or some shit like that. I remember seeing it somewhere. But
really?
Yeah, something like that. And that there's like freckles and marks on the body that match up. Apparently they've got the same arsehole or something like that.
I mean, mate, both would get it. Both would get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I'm not made of wood.
She's a he and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry for bringing that bloke up. Didn't realise it was a sore subject. My bad. It's not a sore subject. Mr.
No, not at all.
It's an absolute not at all. He recently talked about you guys in his stories. Interesting. I didn't see it, so
don't know. Don't care.
I won't be like you when I grow up. Thanks, Derry.
Don't do that, mate. You'll be highly disappointed. Trust me.
Oh God, you'll be such a shit male. How did you? Oh my God, this is a bit personal. Smashy478. How did you two first meet? Oh fuck, I missed a bit.
Do you know?
DPM.
You was some like peasant in the British DPM.
Sniper scumbag.
a peasant sniper scumbag in British DPM, and like I don't think you even had a ghillie suit at that point, did you?
No.
Or did you?
No, I didn't.
I think you had British DPM and a beanie and a sniper rifle. There's me dripping in like I have my Warrior DCS, my Necro Quiet Pro, lid, comms, everything, like looking marsock as fuck. But I still remember like the rounds going fucking like whizzing past me. I was like, how dare this peasant test me?
Who is this fucking peasant? Yeah, I remember.
Mate, I don't know how we got talking. How did we get talking?
I don't think we did. I don't think we actually did, because I'd done the Valley and all that lot, and obviously you was at the Valley on the other team. I don't know when we actually. I think we only started talking properly at Stanta, because we went with like 12 lads, and all of a sudden me and you ended up like a mile in front of everyone else, and he was like, "Who the fuck is this peasant?" But I do remember like Jake, you, Gabe being on Eugene's protection detail thing in the village, and Eugene got slapped with an absolute corker, and everyone's like, "How the fuck is he dead?"
Yep,
I remember that, because I remember Eugene coming down and saying like, "Hello, I think you shot me," and I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because I remember
snipers that used to turn up. They used to leave, didn't they? That tall geezer.
Yeah. No, I remember we got gassing. We got chatting at Dino's, and you know, as you do, like guys, when you sort of you finish your game, you go back and bomb up, and you're gassing, and other people sort of, "Oh, did I hit you here? Did I hit you there?" And it's all kind of sort of very, you know, fair play, blah, whatever, if you're that way inclined. But I seem to remember over the space of sort of 3 games, we sort of got chatting a bit closer and closer and closer, and then you went, "Oh, fuck this! I'm not doing this anymore. This is shit."
I went over to multicam. Yeah.
No, because you went drifting.
Oh shit! No, yeah, I did. Yeah, and then come back and done the multicam. Yeah.
Because you went drifting, and I remember, mate, you going, "Fuck! I've just got to know this guy, and he's fucking off. Like, he seems decent, mate." And I do remember that. I remember to this day going, "Oh, mate, he's just up and leaving, like fucking off and doing something different." I was a bit sad that day, you know.
Thanks, mate. No, I like I say, I learned a lot of lessons there about a lot of people, and then I come back and then went over to multicam.
That's
it. I still ran my sniper, but I ran in a ghillie. And,
I remember that. Yeah.
Coming up to me at some point, and he was like, "This is when I'd come back and said, oh, do you want to be part of my protection detail for the events where I have like 2 or 3 people with me at all times?"
Yeah.
So, but I want you to like sit back and pick off this other sniper that used to turn up all the time. And obviously, while I'd been away drifting, had been a fucking menace. It's when like the leaf suits were just beginning to kick about. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going out with Jake the day that Jake got like a 10-person fucking knife kill. And just clapping this fucking sniper up a few times with Jake, and him getting up and fucking off. Good old days.
It was good, mate. It was good. But and it's funny how, like, you know, when people say, "Oh, how did you meet?" Like, you know, but you never remember. You never remember your first contact with that person, do you? You never remember that first chat, that first interaction. But you just kind of in the back of your head, you remember how it builds. And yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. Like there was some good times, some really good times, but sometimes there's some shit times. Hence why we never went back. You know, we said that no, that's it. We're not doing that site ever again. For its own reasons, nothing against the site or whatever, but we had our reasons.
I just drew a line over it. Eh?
Yeah. And I remember, I think for me, I think we met each other over the space of 3, 4, 5 games there. But what really cemented me and you was Stanta, mate. That was the one. I remember being on the balcony at Stanta. I was trying my PVS 7s at the point, boy. PVS 7s, bruv, like the old Iraqi army PVS 7s, and passing them around. But they were like a Gen 3, like top, like Russian shoot. They were mint. Parky had his 14.
That's the first time I met Parky.
And I had to apologise for him.
He turned up,
but then
on the balcony and was like, "What are you fucking cunts looking at?" Or something like that.
Yeah,
and
something like that.
He's a tower fucking dude. If any of the guys in here know Parky well, you know, you can say this to him, but he's a fucking monster of a human. And he walked out and he had this fucking massive ballistic lid,
Michon,
fucking dripping in kit, and was like, "What are you fucking cunts looking at? Where's Richie?" Walked out, and breezed past everyone, and everyone was like, "Who the fuck is that?" Now getting to know Parky, I just get that is just him.
Yeah, he's a lad, mate. He's a lad.
At the time, no one knew him, and he just sort of turned up on our balcony and just sort of breezed past people. It was funny as shit. But you're right. I mean, I remember Santa vividly. I remember the first day being in the compound and then the mortars coming in. I remember being out on the ground where you fucking put that tag round out, and I was like, never seen a tag round before. And flares.
Yeah. Mate, I remember. Obviously, I was one of the first guys to run tags in the UK, and like I remember when I put the tag out, mate. Like everyone sort of. So we was in an alleyway, wasn't we? There was all our team behind us. There was guys on the balcony to the right, balcony to the left. Everyone's like watching, going, "What is that? It's a tag round." I've gone, boom, put this thing in, mate, and it just sailed in, and basically detonated in between the alleyway, between two buildings. Just went boom, like 4 guys just strolled out. Mate, like everyone went bananas because they'd never seen tags before. They went, "Way!" Do you know what I mean? Like it was crazy, absolutely crazy. And you think like back then to now, tags are just like commonplace, right? Everyone tags are like, yeah, it's a tag round. Yeah. But I don't know. It's crazy.
It was a dope event. Like I say, I remember having my nods. I remember rolling out, hitting that first set of doorways. And everyone was fucking scrabbling and struggling. I just moved further. Like obviously, joining Odin, being a new player, being someone that got a sniper rifle, and just bought an AG, done a couple of valleys with the AG and the sniper, and then being in this queue where I was like 10th, and I was like too slow, and ended up just being at the front of this fucking queue of blokes with Richie, and we just fucking steam through buildings. I think that was, you're right. I think Stanta really made a big difference because I come away from that thinking, wow, this is not the speed I want to play at, and
I remember, mate, going
team dynamics started changing, and I remember speaking to you over like on Messenger or something and being like, dude, this just ain't for me. We went to meet, we met in a pub in Canterbury with
I remember that,
team lead. And I just sat there and was like, I don't give a fuck if you're bringing your mum. Like, I don't want to play with her. I just don't want to do it. I want to be with guys that are here to have it up, and got up and left. And then we got pissed off that night. It was a massive fight. One of our mates had a glass thrown at him. It just got well messy, and I walked away from it like, that's me. I'm done. I'm out.
I remember sitting at that table, mate, and trying to be Mr. PC and Mr. in the middle, going, but everyone has like their faults, and we can get along, and we can do this. And like Tim was like, "Fuck that, fuck you. Either you're on board or you're not." And I was like, "Oh, he's slightly aggressive." He's mildly argumentative, and I remember just trying to be, because obviously like I've been in teams before. I was with Tier 1. I've done this. I've done that. But you try and get your best across, right? And I remember Tim's just like, "Fuck this! I'm not doing it. If you want to bring your brothers, mates, cousins, budget guide along, I'm not having it." And it was funny, man. But listen, the one thing I'll take away from when me and you sort of concrete our relationship in Stanta, right? And guys, at some point I will put the picture up. Okay, there's a picture. I found a rubber chicken. I don't know where it come from, or it was on a vehicle or whatever, right? And me being the funny cunt that I am, I've got my camera ready, and I've gone with this rubber chicken in Tim's face. And as he spun round, I've took the picture. You alone, I'll let you guys decide, right? But there's basically, this sums up Tim's aura and his personality, because he looked round with a face like that. Who the fuck? And I was like, oh god, I've really pissed him off. I don't know whether enough to do this yet. Yeah, it was funny. It's funny, man. Shit, but I do remember, mate, bowling through Stanta. Anyone that doesn't know Stanta, it's obviously ISO containers with metal stairs, and I just remember being pitch black, going up in the door, clearing left, right, through, upstairs, round, blah blah blah, clear as you normally would clear a room. And every single time, mate, I'd go upstairs, along, round, down. As you come back down the stairs, the only person that was on my tail was Tim, because he was stuck to me like glue, mate. Everyone else was stood at the bottom of the stairs going, "Do we go? Don't we? Do we go?" Scared of getting shot. It's that Superman mentality. You have to have it. Have to have it.
Yeah,
it's airsoft, mate. They're not real bullets. You get hit, mate. You're not going to die. Go back to regen. Come back. No. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Throughout all of my playing, you know, with all different people, you know, one of the other events that I really remember was when me, you, and Alfie went to Ripe Village.
Oof,
and absolutely, like, fucking, I love Alfie to bits. I got a lot of time for that cunt. He is on the borderline. I shouldn't say it actually because he's what he's doing, but he's like the profession he has and what he does. I cannot understand. Like, I cannot get my head to grips with what he does as a job. It's fucking mental.
Yeah. It's
I've never wanted to see this, so hopefully Alfie never watches this because he will crush me. But he's fucking borderline crazy. Me, him, and Richie went to Bright Village, and to say that we bodied was a complete understatement. We hit the top floor of a fucking building. Alfie was calling pretty much the shots from like the one of the sides of the building, and we clapped everything. All these lads went past an objective. We went out, cleared everyone off it, and there's a photo somewhere of me, Alfie, and Richie kneeling on a weapons box. That was one of the objectives for the day. At the end of the day, we'd all been split up, and we ended up sort of closing in on that terraced building where Grey Fox went in through that door and got fucking lit, a load of them.
I
just remember having this kind of multi-angle firefight on comms with you and Alfie, fucking tearing people. It's probably one of my sort of underestimated but favourite events. It was so much fun, I fucking love Alfie. A lot of fucking like everyone, any airsoft war stories, but it was super, super fun.
So when we were at Right Village, this is when I fell in love with this. So this.
Yes, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
fucking hell.
As well. Drop them up 46.
So this used to be Alfie's. So he absolutely.
Did you use it though during the day, or was it just him that? Had
it? No, he had it during the day. He fucking bodied with this thing, mate.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, I think it was either. Fuck, it weighs a ton. It was either Grey Fox or Cobalt or one of the other teams that wanted to cross the street, okay? And Alf went, "I'll give you cover in fire." They went, "What, you sure?" Like, I don't know what team it was, but they looked at Alfie because he wasn't like in one of the big teams. They didn't know who he was. So they was like, "Yeah, right, you sure? What with that thing?" He was like, "Yeah," and literally, I watched him go, bah, like he'll go window, door, window, door. And he would just do this, mate. Short burst, mate. Literally, the whole team got across, mate. Like, not even a single person got hit. I was like, yes, boy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's why I bought it off him. That's why I bought it. Cause it's an absolute beast of a weapon. Mate, let's go through some of these comments because my phone has got a 13% battery. So I don't know how much longer I've got left. By the looks of things, Jamie's getting twisted by the looks of things. Richie, where are the tequila shots? Mate, I don't have tequila. I wish I did.
It's going to get messy when we get on COD though, mate. Come on, son.
Have you done the update yet?
Yes. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Mate, so I'm not a fan of Battle Royale, right? No good at it. Mate, I had a quick little burn earlier on, come third.
Oh, really? Fucking bodied up?
Boy.
Come on, son.
On my own, mate. Not in a team, just by myself, third. Yeet.
Sorry, Matt, I'm just getting the link for our store because people are saying that they keep going to it and it's empty and it shouldn't be. So I will put a link in the comments. There you go, boys and girls. You should be able to link to the store there. Richie, knowing that your battery is low, guys, if you've got comments, questions, please do that. Also, please drop a like on the video. It'd be fucking awesome. I'm going to go through this real quick. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Totally get you.
Definitely.
Take the event terrain objectives out of the question. What's been your favourite all-round shooter ever, owned or just danced with? Mine's my Scarrow, 100%, without doubt. I fucking love the thing. I will never sell it. It'll be buried with me.
What was the question, mate?
What's your favourite all-round shooter?
Favourite all-round shooter?
Scar H, gotta be.
Nah, man. My VFC M4 tricked out by Camo with the
dual uppers.
With a 13-inch upper, VTAC upper. That thing, mate, just it feels and flows like so lightweight and manoeuvrable.
Wait, there's something else.
Go on.
There's something else that I've tried to buy twice. Admittedly, I've openly put offers in.
Sorry, Tim doesn't try to buy things; he just buys them.
Yeah, no, this I've tried to buy twice. So Stu Leader has an SR25.
Oof.
And I've tried to buy it from him twice, and the last offer I think was 2.2. And he wouldn't sell it to me. He has an SR25. I think it's a Sistema built SR25. It is fucking ridiculous. Any of you guys know Stu Leader? It's ballistic. I've tried buying it.
Mate,
he won't sell it to me.
His 417 is a joke as well.
Yeah.
I love the fact, mate. Jamie Richie, please delete the pic I sent.
What is it? Please show it.
Mate, listen, I would never do that in a million years because we've all seen what tattoo you've got, so it can't get worse than that.
That one worked. I think the page link on your YouTube channel is outdated. It might just need updating. Yeah. I think the link in the description was broken. Sorry, boys. Tim interested in running multicam milsims. Would you recommend it? Depends on your milsim owner or provider, whatever. Now you can run multicam black at Sterling on NATO and Op4, so it's okay. I've asked Matt before. Your person might have an issue.
I would just think about
just be careful.
Sort of games what sort of games you're looking to play in the future. Because let's face it, with a multicam rig, right, you can play the majority of events. Me personally, if you want to hedge your bets, get a multicam plate carrier and a black or multicam black chest rig, because for most Op4 you're going to be running shoot and scoop, right? So, yeah. Mate.
Anyway.
Anthony Sims.
Guys, fire him away.
Anthony Sims. Can we get some GGC THG patches?
Does anyone... Mondo Muti, do you know what GGC means?
Yeah.
Just asking. I mean, it's out of intrigue. We could maybe do some GGC patches, THG ones. But do you know what it means?
We would have to do two.
Go on, mate. It's got a very special meaning.
Yeah. I was going to say we'd have to do two separate patches for those that were involved in the GGC scene and those that like what it means and wish to adopt that mindset.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing.
Right.
But if you can put the comment in for what it means, I'll approve it to go in. But yeah, so it's a mindset thing for sure. And also it's got now a very special meaning. Yes,
very, very. Yeah. But mate, Anthony Sims is a good shout. Good shout. Definitely. 10%.
But Sponge. I mean, in the way like GGC, in the way the THG logo, something like that. We'll do something cool. But do you know what GGC means?
But obviously you've got to understand what GGC stands for, what it means.
Yeah,
that's what we're saying. Like, it's to adopt that mindset, you need to know what it's about.
It was something I shouted at someone at an event.
I'm slightly pissed, so I don't know if this makes sense. Brilliant, actually brilliant.
It was me, Richie, Robson, and Chewy were clearing a hallway, and we got to the end of the hallway, and someone started kicking off and kicked a fire escape door open. You remember? And went, and I said GGC, pretty much. And then
because the conversation rolled, didn't it? It was like,
I'm not going to say. I'm not gonna give it away
no, it's hard, isn't it? Because the conversation rolled was like, well, if you're not, fuck, you can't say it. You just can't. You can't.
It's really tough, but GGC.
but perhaps we'll release a set of patches for those that were there, and then we'll do it. We'll explain what it's about, and then we'll do another set.
Yeah, we'll do another colour for everyone else. GGC patch. If you guys know what it means, it makes it more. It makes it better. So we haven't seen it yet. Put it in. Let me jump back to YouTube. Richie, what's your percentage you're looking like, dude?
10%.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh, 9%.
No one's guessed it yet.
No. Well, someone's got close. Ash Takir has got close. It's very close.
Yeah, you can put. You can abbreviate the last word, but yeah, it's just that.
Yeah.
It's got it's got more of a meaning now. It's got more of a meaning. I can't wait to flicks up, mate. September the 5th is going to be epic. It's the weekend before my birthday, which I'm looking forward to. And I cannot wait. Like some of the lads that are in that chat, bruv, I just Ben, I want to see Alfie. I want to see so many of them lads. Like it's going to be a tough weekend to play and shoot.
This is why I think we need 2 days. 2 days to sort of catch up with the lads. Catch up with everyone who've not seen in a long time. There's some people who I want to spend a lot of time with that I perhaps haven't had the time before.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very important weekend. It'll be a very good weekend for a lot of people as far as what it's about. And it's just a good tear up, mate. It's a good tear up for the lads. Get your rocks off, and yeah, man, it'll be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Thread your file.
We need to make sure that we do it without. Sorry, Matt, I'm just checking the censored comments. Next year, for example, we need to make sure that it's not something like this that brings us all together, that we do it.
No.
Because we're forcing ourselves to be together. Because I think some of the lads in that chat are so aligned to our mentality, it fucking hurts. Like if we're going to pick a family or a THG, say 20-man team, 10-man team, the likelihood is it's going to come from that group,
mate. And honestly,
he's my favorite fucking dude ever. I've got so much time for him. Like he's a G. There's just some lads in that group. I'm like, was looking through the comments today. I was like, fuck.
Who else?
Character of them people.
Who else do you know, mate? Like out of that group of lads, right? Like let's take Little Ben for instance. Okay, regardless of what he does in real life, who else would take a breacher shotgun called Andre and clear a set of buildings down the arse end of Copial Village, mate? Do you know what I mean?
Fuck. He's just a boy. I mean,
yeah.
Aside of what he does, he's a fucking lad.
Yeah.
Little Ben. I mean, the two brothers. Obviously, I'm not going to say the second name, but fucking them two. Like what they do in their day job is like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're two, they're half my age nearly. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking. I was having a gas with them.
I know, mate.
And so when that whole court happened at Copial, there was like a court hearing, and the guy legged it. I thought, I'm quick. I'm fast. Like, don't count me out. I know I'm old. I'm fast.
Yeah. It's good.
Them two lads were fucking dust.
Oh. Yeah, mate.
God. Anyway, they've got there, pulled corners, and I've got there, and they're like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Fucking talking to me." I fucking think I'm all right.
Get him on a ventilator.
I love them. Absolutely love them.
Right, mate. I might have to bounce them on the 7%, so I want to bounce before it actually runs out. And I need a piss, and I need some more beer. So
midnight cod time.
Yeah, boy. So listen. So
that was fun,
mate. I didn't realise this. Mondo Moody's is a sweaty sock.
Oh, for God's sake!
Fuck! There's two of them. You and Winks, mate. There's Perriers. I was fucking one of you.
It was fucking funny.
Brilliant. I've all of a sudden got a lot more time for my no Muti. Fantastic. Right, guys, listen, guys and girls, thank you so much for joining. We had a few bits to talk about tonight, but not a lot. But realistically, it was just a massive piss up with you boys and girls. You know, that's what it was about, to catch up, have a good drinking session, and just to have a fucking gas and a good laugh. As Tim said before, if we could all of us get down to the pub or a bar or whatever, and do it in real life, we'd fucking love to, but we can't. So this is the next closest thing.
This is good as it gets.
Jamie Britt, mate, listen, I'm going to check you up my WhatsApps in a minute because I need to see these messages. Terry Gillette, sorry, mate, whichever way you say it. Thanks, mate, because you've been here from the start, so I appreciate that, dude. Really do. Mondo Muti, listen, you're a sweaty sock. We love you no matter what. Don't worry about it. Essex Titan Airsoft, again, being here from the start. Thank you, guys. There's so many people in here that are just genuine, like, solid followers. Why do you like us so much? We're just a pair of cunts. We really are.
Richie, I need to drop some knowledge up on Yao.
Go on.
So I just got a message from someone on Insta. Can't say who it is. But it says, I was gassing with someone today who went to West Midlands Airsoft event last week. And they said, Kelly knows about Kelly.
Hey!
And apparently she got tagged in hundreds of photos and comments. I will bell you tomorrow to explain.
Oh, yeah, boy. Extra spicy. Extra spicy.
So there you go. There's your hot news for the end. Merrick,
fantastic.
Andy, Mondo, Terry, fucking Doctor,
Anthony Sims,
Carl Baldwin, Anthony Sims,
Jamie,
thank you so much, Gemini, Capricorn, fucking Jolly Green, JTAC, all you boys. You're a fucking bunch of G's. Thank you for having a few drinks with us. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, love it.
Play some Call of Duty.
Yeah, boy.
Peace.
In a bit.